Hello everyone, I'll be at the City Fort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
Good right hand got in and hurt. And down goes Madonna on a tremendous body tap.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hit harder? It's history being created in City Fort Auditorium, New Delhi. I am your bad boy, Siddharth Kannan. 8 teams, 96 fighters. This is the historic Super Boxing League. The most lethal fighters from all across the world are here, and they only want one thing: the topmost title of SBL. Ladies and gentlemen, India, this is going to be on a rampage as we move forward. Remember, it's only going to get tougher. Before we move forward, also I have to say one thing. We've got the man, the visionary, the iconic man behind SBL. This is Bill Dosanjh! Well, Bill, you had the Super Fight League, which got us the ratings, got us the eyeballs. It was a phenomenal in the country and across the world. And now you've got SBL as well. 2 leagues, back to back. You must be panting for breath, man.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it's history in the making, and you know, this is something very, very special. And we're so proud that we put this together, and everyone that's kind of supported this. I mean, all our franchisees, all these fighters, you know, I mean, they needed this professional platform. Boxing is one country. When we go to the Olympics, we bring back some medals. So this was something much needed, long waited, and you know, it's here. It's going out to hundreds of million homes across the world, and you know, it's a big platform. and obviously, they're here under the guidance of WBC. WBC is the most prestigious boxing title that an athlete can ever win. And here, if they perform, they do well, it elevates their career. So it's a very special platform.
Well, talking about that, we've got another iconic fighter. He is the most respected across the world, two-time world champion and chairman of the Super Boxing League. Ladies and gentlemen, Amir King Khan.
It's Amir Khan, and I'm knocking them out. Amir Khan, I wanna hear you shout. Amir Khan, and I'm in it for life. And my battle's lifetime, cause I'm ready to fight. Amir Khan, and I'm knocking them out. Amir Khan, I wanna
India,
hear you shout. Amir Khan,
he is the man who, along with Bill, has got Super Boxing League here. Amir, you can feel the energy. You can feel the pulse. Welcome to India.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. It's great to be here. It's a great crowd today. We're really looking forward to the launch of the Super Boxing League. I just want to say a big thank you to you all for being here today. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen today. Honestly, this is something new. This is something that we all going to be on edge of our seats. And me and Bill, we have the other league together. We have the Super Fight League also. But I keep telling Bill that the boxing league is going to be something special because I'm a boxer myself.
I know, and what a boxer you are. How many times have you punched Bill and Bill has punched you back? Tell me about that.
Well, to be honest with you, whenever we spar, he always beats me up, and I always have to say to him, take it easy on me. I'm like a young brother. You have to take it easy on me, but we always have fun. Bill's he practices MMA also. I mean, he likes the fighting sport. He comes to the gym. We train together in Los Angeles, in San Francisco. We travel the world and fights out Vegas and all over the world. So it's we spent a lot of time together. Yeah.
Everyone's been asking me one question, which is Amir Khan going to fight in SBL?
Well, I'd love to, definitely, yeah. So let's launch this today. Let's see how it all goes. I really believe that it's going to be a big success. And once it's a success, you might see me in that ring, giving you all a great fight. And it could be against someone like Vijender Singh. It could be against anyone. So guys, stay tuned in this.
As long as it's not me, man. So let's bring on the captains. These guys are pure heart. They have been picked up from various corners of India and across the world to prove that boxing is going to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mumbai, I'd like to call Ram Singh. Well done, well done. Look at him, look at Singh. Ram, आप सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग के हिस्सेदार हैं. ये बताइए कि आप क्या करने वाले अपने टीम के साथ. क्या ये सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग का टाइटल आपका होने वाला है?
हाँ, वो तो है ही है. मेरी बॉक्सिंग जो बॉम्बे टीम है उसमें सुदांत गोई, सुदांत है WSP चैंपियन है और हम पंजाब के 2-3 शेर इसमें हैं, तो नेचुरली है कि बम्बई ये टाइटल जीत के लेके जाएगी.
All right, moving forward, Delhi Gladiators के कप्तान, none other than Pavan Maan.
Yo, Dilly, what up? Yo, Dilly, what up? Let me show you now, really what up? Yo, Dilly, what up? Yo, Dilly, what up?
पवन, मुंबई के कप्तान ने कहा कि वो हॉट फेवरेट्स हैं. आप बताइए, आपका मकसद क्या है इस SBL में, बॉक्सिंग को प्रमोट करना या फिर वो टाइटल आपके हाथ में होना?
हाय गाइस, हमारी टीम बहुत तगड़ी है और ये टाइटल हम ही जीतेंगे. बहुत ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करके सारे प्लेयर रेडी हैं. मतलब ये टाइटल हमारा ही होगा.
ये भी कह रहे हैं इनका टाइटल होगा. ऑल ऑफ देम हॉट फेवरेट्स मैन. ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Haryana, the Warriors, Neeraj Goyal. नीरज, आज आपके लिए बहुत बड़ा दिन है. Today you're going to be fighting against Delhi. You're kickstarting the Super Boxing League. Are you nervous or are you सीना तान के saying कुछ भी हो जाए हम दिखा देंगे कि we are the undisputed champions?
राम राम इंडिया. और इतना बड़ा इंडिया में पहली बार आमिर खान बिल दोसांझ की वजह से SBL हो रहा है. WBC सपोर्ट कर रही है, PBI सपोर्ट कर रही है. मुझे पूरे इंडिया, जितने भी इंडिया के लोग हैं, सब चाहिए कि बॉक्सिंग एक बहुत अच्छा खेल है. सब हर रोज 7 बजे से 9 बजे सोनी ESPN पर देखें. और यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे नेशनल चैंपियंस, एशियन गेम्स खेले हुए लड़के और अपने पास सब कुछ है यहाँ पे. थैंक्स बिल दोसांझ, थैंक्स SBL.
Well, he's thanking people now, but later on it's only going to be punches, man. Up next, they are the Terminators from UP. UP Terminators के Sandeep Dhaya. Sandeep, you are already a known name, a known face. आपने सुपर फाइट लीग में बहुत नाम कमाया. You fight like a beast. This is boxing. Do you think it's going to be easy or tough for you?
जो नाम कमाया तो उसी को रिपीट करने आए हैं यहाँ पे. कौन क्या करता है वो रिंग में ही देखेंगे, कहने से कुछ नहीं होता. वो अब देखते हैं, वेट करते हैं. ज़्यादा दिन तो है नहीं, अब तो वेट खत्म हुआ है, अब चीजें शुरू होंगी.
Wow, he says I don't want to talk, I want to just fight out there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Sultans, OPM Punjab Sultans, Aman Deep. आइए अमन जी, आप पंजाब से हैं. पंजाबियों का दिल बहुत बड़ा होता है, उनकी एनर्जी फौलादी होती है. Is it gonna be चट्टे फट्टे in the Super Boxing League?
पंजाब सुल्तान तहलका मचा देगी सुपर बॉक्सिंग लीग में. आप देखते जाना, आगे आगे पंजाब सुल्तान ही चमकेगा.
Supremely confident that Punjabis have the energy for SBL. Well, now the Maratha Yoddhas, the captain Deepak Tanwar. Deepak, you are lean, you are fit, and you're also a very good-looking man, as you can see. Deepak, you've got stalwarts here, and they're nobody's friends. You look like a man who's very quiet. क्या आप इतने quiet वहां पे भी रहेंगे कि वहां पे धमाका होगा?
कसगाल मराठा, मेरा इन सब बॉक्सर्स को, सब कैप्टन्स को एक यही एम रहेगा मेरा. इनको ये दिखाना है कि यहाँ रिंग में कोई भी छोटा बड़ा नहीं है. यहाँ सब एक खुल के आएंगे और मैं इनको शो करूंगा कि चैंपियन कैसे होते हैं.
He's gonna show who the real champion is. Well, Bahubali was a blockbuster all across the world. We got another Bahubali here. The Bahubali Boxers, Kuldeep Singh. Kuldeep, you have a lot of pressure. Bahubali नाम से ही there is so much of expectations. क्या आप वहां पर रिंग में भी ब्लॉकबस्टर बनने वाले हैं अपने नाम की तरह?
Yes, of course. No speak word anywhere. I improve the ring side. Bahubali!
Wow, look at that! Bahubali! And now, ladies and gentlemen, इनको कोई नहीं रोक सकता. She is Asha Roka, the captain of the Northeast Tigers. Give it up for Lady Power.
Can you feel the fear in the rain? Can you see the beast coming out? Can you hear the
Asha, you know, we all been seeing your magic जो हुआ था Super Fight League में. Now you're in the Super Boxing League. But the beauty is, he's also been one of the youngest world boxing champions ever, and she's also one of the youngest captains at the Super Boxing League. Talia and Kile, please, everyone. Tell me about your team. Are you raring to go? Are they excited? Are they wanting to prove that this is the platform they need?
हेलो ऑल गाइस, मैं चाहती हूँ मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट टीम को आगे फाइनल तक लेकर जाऊँ. प्लीज सपोर्टिंग माय नॉर्थ ईस्ट टीम. थैंक्स एवरीवन.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the youngest captain, and I present to you everyone, the 8 captains, along with Bill Dosanjh and Amir Khan. Yeah! Bill, before we move forward, you've got the best of the best. All right? One thing you want to tell all the captains here before after this, it's only going to be hitting harder.
You know what? Play fair, but hit harder. So let's do this.
All right, play fair, hit harder. Thank you so much to our captains. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I pass it on to the gorgeous and stunning Karishma Kotak and Raman Banot. How you doing, guys?
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much, Sid. I'm super excited for the Super Boxing League. 96 boxers, 8 teams, but 1 winner. It's a completely unique experience concept. Let's talk about it. I have with me Raman and Rob from WBC. It's a pleasure to have both of you here. Tell me about this unique concept.
First and foremost, Karishma, I think the energy of Siddharth Karan is very infectious because not only has the crowd caught on, we've caught on as well.
I have, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
This is special. This is one of its kind. We're talking about the Super Boxing League, professional boxing in India. I think it's a fantastic start to a sport where India has traditionally done very well. And you talk about multidiscipline events like the Asian Games or the Commonwealth Games, even the Olympics, remember, India has managed medals here. So it's a sport that's very universal to the world, and I think very special for India as well. What do you say, Bob? Of course, Bob, I have to say, is also the technical director of the WBC.
Well, first, thank you for having me here, and thank you for having the WBC associated with an event like this. We're proud and honored to be associated with this. The WBC has been part of many great boxing events, but this is the first time we've ever been associated with a team event. So we're every bit as interested to see what happens to the team as you are here. Boxing is one of the oldest sports here on the face of the earth. India is a traditional culture. So the two should blend very, very well. Very excited for this.
Absolutely. The other thing is, boxing's always been considered, Karishma, as an individual sport, one boxer against the other. But what SPL does is that it's got 6 boxers in one team going up against 7 other teams. And as you said, 8 teams, in the end there'll be 1 champion. But those 8 teams have been divided into 2 separate groups. So you'll have 2 groups of 4 teams each. Let's take a quick look at how it's going to wrap up. Group A sees the Delhi Gladiators and Haryana, who are going to be up against each other today, the Haryana Warriors, the UP Terminators and the Punjab Sultans, remember, in Group A. In Group B, that's the other group, you've got Northeast Tigers, Bahubali Boxers, Maratha Yodhas and Mumbai Assassins. The top 2 teams from each group go through to the semi-finals, and then the winner of the semi-finals goes up against each other in the finals. But now, the interesting part to know from Bob will be, the scoring system? Because, you know, that's seen so many changes over the years.
Well, traditionally in amateur boxing, you look at just the number of punches that have landed. But in the professionals, they use the 10-point must system, but they look at a number of factors. They look at not just the number of punches landed, but they look at the effectiveness of the punches, meaning how hard they land and what happens to the other boxer. They look at ring generalship. They look at aggressiveness.
And there you have it, the WBC rules per se. The scoring by 3 judges using a 10-point must. So the winner of a particular bout will have 10 points. The loser gets 9 or less.
Correct. And the difference is only the referee may stop the bout. The doctor can come into the ring and take care of, tell the referee he'd like it stop it. Only the referee can do it. No standing 8, no 3 knockdown rule. The men fight 3-minute rounds, the women fight 2-minute rounds.
Right, let's take a look at the scoring system for the SBL.
Now this makes for very interesting reading, because here we're talking about the scoring system for the team overall depending on the result of the bout. So for example, according to the judges, it's a draw. The bout ends in a draw, then it's 1 point for each team. If a judge's decision goes in favor of a particular boxer of a team, then 3 points for the team. But they say, like cricket, you always like the big hits, the 4s and the 6s. So here you've got to try and go for the big hits as well, Karishma. Try go for the technical knockout, you get 4. You go for the knockout, you get 6.
Right, let's have a look at the fight card. It is Delhi taking on Haryana. We're in Delhi right now. Let's take a look at the fight card.
Now this is interesting. Delhi Gladiators have got a very young set of boxers in the fray, Rob. The interesting part is you've got Man, who's the oldest of the lot. He's 31. But all the others are young boxers who probably, I think, would want to show what they're made of.
That, and it's going to be interesting to see if age translates into experience. In boxing, you can never tell.
That's the other part. Remember, we're starting with the lighter weight categories. There's the women's fly, which is the 3rd bout of the day. Remember, all in all, you're going to get 6 bouts on every match day, which means 5 male boxers in action and 1 female boxer. So what we've got is the first bout that's coming up, Karishma.
We have got our first match that's coming up right now, and I'm very excited.
Let's take
another look. It is Rakesh versus Naveen, as we can see right now. Super excited for the Super Boxing League right now. Right, it's time to go to our ring announcer, Jared Kyle, who's already down there. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. And now, making his way to the ring, Rakesh Welterweight.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Super Boxing League as we get ready for an exciting tournament. Introducing from the Delhi Gladiators is Rakesh Welterweight, making his way just past up. My name is Arjun Chipalkatti. I'm joined by my co-commentator, Jason Solomon.
Arjun, how you doing, man? It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure indeed, and I cannot wait for this tournament to unfold. 8 teams, all boxers, some guys making their debuts, some pros, some crossovers from MMA. It's all going to be one action-packed month.
Exactly. We've got the best of the best coming out of India.
Not only the best of the best coming out of India, we've got some of the best support for this league. Super Boxing League owners, Phil Dosanjh, and of course, Amir King Khan, one of the world's greatest boxers, 2-time champion, sitting across us right now in front of the commentary position.
It's a great combination, those two together. Their vision, what they've done with the Super Boxing League is exactly what India needs to promote boxing.
Well, coming back to the fights, our first fight of the evening in the featherweight division, you got Rakesh Welterweight making his way. Kid from Delhi, just 20 years old, is got a great platform to get started here tonight.
Well, they're young and they're hungry. And when they're young, they come with tenacity and ferocity, and they hit harder. And that's exactly what the Super Boxing League is all about.
And his opponent making his way to the ring,
Naveen Nera!
And now his opponent representing the Haryana Warriors is Naveen Nera. What a big stage to step out on. The first fight of the evening between these two teams. You have the Delhi Gladiators and the Haryana Warriors, and these two kids get a throwdown as the opening part of the evening.
It's always great to be first of its kind ever. These guys have a lot riding on their shoulders. I'm sure they're going to put a great show on for us tonight.
Naveen certainly the more experienced out of the two fighters. 28-year-old, 8 years the elder over his opponent. Rakesh has a lot to bring to the table as an amateur, great amateur boxer, was training at the Pune Army Institute, and this is going to be a great fight, folks. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Naveen Nera representing the Haryana Warriors versus Rakesh Lolchand from the Delhi Gladiators. Rakesh weighed in slightly heavier than his opponent. Both fighters making their debuts here tonight, and the older and more experienced Naveen from the Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 56 kilograms, representing the Delhi Gladiators. Give it up for Rakesh Lolchand! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 57 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Naveen Nera! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Tilak Raj.
I want clean match. Head up. No clinching. And no low blow. Low blow. No. No clinch. Understand?
Here we go. Lots of fans for the Delhi team in the audience, as you can see, waving around the t-shirts and the banners. There's a lot of support for boxing in the north, as a lot of these kids come out of camps in the north, and these two boys make their debuts here, pro debuts, only at the Super Boxing League. Waiting for round one to get underway. Naveen Nera representing the Warriors and Rakesh Lolchand representing the Gladiators. Delhi versus Haryana is usually a long-standing rivalry, isn't it?
Well, they're neighboring states, so that's the reason why.
Final touch of the glove. Here we go. Both fighters touch gloves as we get started. You can see Lolchand can extend that jab, establish that range, and get Nera to respect that distance. Good movement so far by Lolchand. Both fighters staying patient, taking their time.
Yeah, it's good to see them using their footwork, using the ring quite well, moving around. They're gauging each other right now. Taking their time, putting their shots together. Good combination.
Nice combination and counter by Lolchand. But look at this. Good flurry by Nera. Coming in, closing in the distance. So far, good jab control and distance by Rakesh. Nice shot over the top by Nera there. Fighters clinch for a moment.
Nice combination again. He's done that combination twice already. He landed that body shot.
Nice shot over the top. I like how he threw that body shot. Jason, what I like is he's establishing that range really well.
Yeah, he's doing a classic boxing technique of going to the head and then the body. Body, body, head. So switching it up, going high, going low. Good technique, and it's working. It's paying off.
Nera is just being a little sloppy there. Might be getting...
See there, goes to the body. Do you see that to the body? First to the head, then to the body. He's utilizing that body shot very, very well.
Fighters clinch again. Referee trying to separate them. You can see Rakesh is just throwing everything into those body shots.
And those body shots hurt. Let me tell you, they add up. As the round goes on, it drains a lot of energy. It doesn't look like it hurts too bad, but trust me, those shots, they do add up. There's another one right there underneath.
Big shot there a moment ago by Nera.
He's got that body shot pat down really well.
Nera now again trying to close that distance. You can see a slight swelling under Rakesh's eye. Both fighters swinging for the fences here. Rakesh, beautiful body shot by Nera.
Yeah, those body shots are paying off.
Very nice combination there, body head. Both these boys going for it right now.
Yeah, they should slow down a little bit and pace themselves.
30 seconds remaining in round number 1.
But it's a good pace, it's good action. That's what we expect to see here at the Super Boxing League.
Good flurry by Rakesh there a moment ago. Both these fighters landing equally well.
Yep, nice movement, nice combinations.
Good defense shown by both fighters so far. Nobody's landed a shot clean apart from Rakesh landing those early body shots.
Yep, that's right. There is another one.
On cue, mate, on cue. You can see some swelling under Rakesh's left eye. We don't know exactly what caused that, but we'll find out in the replay as we come to the end of round number 1. What a great round, Jason.
Yeah, that was a high action round. A lot of good movement, a lot of good combinations, counters. Exactly what we expect to see here at the Super Boxing League.
What a great start to this tournament. Only amazing bone-crushing action at the Super Boxing League. Some highlights of round number 1. You can see this was the start. Rakesh did a good job with that jab, keeping that distance. Naveen trying to close the distance there. A lot of moments, a lot of wild swings as well between the two fighters. Like you said, perhaps they need to stay a little more patient.
Well, you know, you can see that they're giving their all. They're not holding anything back. And that's exactly what we expect to see, you know. We don't want these fighters coming out here putting a bad show on.
Round number 2 as we go underway in our first fight of the evening between the Gladiators and the Warriors. If you're just joining us, Rakesh Lochan taking on Naveen Nera in our fight number 1. Great first round. Both fighters giving it their all. Here we go, round number 2. Both fighters coming back after instructions from their corners. This is going to be a bit of a hard one to score, but I think Nera did more damage in the first.
Well, that's the thing about boxing. It's in the judge's decision. There's so many judges, and it could go either way. You know, we might see one way, a judge might see it another way. So it's very hard to call unless it's a clean knockout or a knockdown. It's very hard to call around.
You can see the Kamal Mushtaba, the coach for the Haryana Warriors, a decorated boxer himself, cornering and mentoring the young fighters from the Haryana team. And you can see Nera going over. Good counter there by Rakesh.
Yeah, you can see Nera's pushing the action. He keeps moving forward, and Rakesh keeps moving back and countering. So maybe it's a technique, it's a strategy he's using. Wants to lure him in, tire him out.
Yeah, lull him into a sense of security, and then fire back with those combinations. Almost connected with that straight left.
But it's good to see this high action, this high-paced round. Not a slow, boring round. Good energy, good aggression, good technique.
Great fight so far. Nera landing the cleaner shots out of the two, and Rakesh really throwing to the body.
Yeah, you can see Nera's really pushing the round. He's been pushing the entire time. He's got Rakesh on the back foot.
Rakesh is actually a little lit up right now. You can see the swelling on his face. Another good combination by Nera. And I think Rakesh is a little tired.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He's breathing out of his mouth. And cardio is everything in this sport.
Definitely, you don't want to be tired. You definitely don't want to be the more tired fighter. That puts you at a disadvantage automatically.
A shot to the body exchanged by both fighters earlier. Definitely, Naveen looks the fresher of the two. He's got more experience than Rakesh.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes that nervous energy, if it's your first few times in the ring, you're so nervous and that drains you of your energy. But if you're more calm, more composed, you can reserve your energy and you be a more efficient fighter.
Nice counter there by Rakesh a moment ago before both the fighters tie up. 30 seconds remaining in round number 2.
you can see Nera is really pushing the action. He keeps moving forward, not moving backwards. Every time he comes in, he throws a nice punch, combo, gets out the way.
Just missed with that counter with Rakesh. But Nera is really pressing the action. He's landing the more significant shots.
Yeah, you can see Rakesh is playing more of a counter-attacking strategy. He's waiting to counter the punches.
Good combination by Nera there. Beautiful shots to the body and the head. Both fighters swinging for the fences. Oh, that landed after the bell.
Good round though. You can see they went for it at the end of the round. They knew they had 10 seconds left, and they just kept going for it. No guts, no glory.
Take a look at the replay here of round number 2. Good right hook over the top. He tried to wing it to the body there, did Rakesh, but mostly missed with his shots. This round was all Nera, I would think. If I was the judge and scored this, he landed more of the significant shots.
And he was the more aggressive fighter. He kept moving forward, kept pushing forward. Every time he got hit, he hit back, he fired back every time.
You can see the end of the replay, they both landed good body shots. But Rakesh seemed to have the cleaner technique. As we get ready for round number 3 in the Super Boxing League, there are 4 rounds, 3 minutes each for the men, and 4 rounds, 2 minutes each for the women. Just one more round remaining after this. If I had to score this, I would score it maybe a point each.
Like I said, I never like to call points or guess on the points because the judge's decision ultimately it can vary.
Final instructions for Nera by his coach Kamal Mustafa. Nera certainly again taking the center of the ring and pushing the action. Staying calm and focused. That's where that experience comes in. Beautiful jab by Rakesh, comes over that. Nice combination. Body head. Both fighters tie up. Referee trying to separate them. Rakesh looking a lot more composed in this round.
Absolutely. It's like he just took a wonder medicine or something. I don't know what his coach told him, but he's fighting much better now.
He's looking sharper on his feet.
Oh,
beautiful, nice shovel punch there. Very
Good one.
nicely done by Rakesh. Nera fighting back with a combination of his own.
Exactly. That's the good thing about Nera. Every time he gets hit, he doesn't stop. He keeps moving forward, keeps pressing forward, and that puts a lot of pressure on Rakesh. And in the judge's eyes, that actually swings the fight towards Nera, in my opinion.
I just did a count for that one shot, that shovel punch that Rakesh landed. Nera fired back with 8 straight, over the body and to the head. Again, there you go, Nera pushing the action again. Takes the center of that cage, looking to land those shots.
And the great thing about Nera is he's using an old boxing strategy called punches and bunches. And that's exactly what makes the difference between a good fighter and an average fighter.
Nera again taking the center. Good defense by Rakesh. Nice combination there. Another good combination for Rakesh there. Definitely the sharper fighter. Nera firing back with a few shots of his own. Comes over.
Yeah, Rakesh is taking his time and picking his shots, and he looks like he's landing cleaner shots, but every time he lands one, Nera just fires back with a bunch of punches, and it just takes the momentum completely away from Rakesh.
Rakesh now breathing out of his mouth a little heavily. A minute left in this 3rd round, and Nera certainly the fresher of the 2 fighters. No fighter landing significantly or cleanly so far.
That was a good combination. Great jab right there by Rakesh. He seems to be making a comeback.
Definitely, I couldn't agree more. But Nera is just in his face like a pit bull. He's giving him no room to breathe.
The Delhi crowd is coming alive here now. They're supporting their hometown hero, Rakesh. Let's see if this momentum, let's see if this crowd support can help him.
But Rakesh needs to be careful here because he's eaten a couple of shots now and he's looking a little wobbly on his feet. He's trying to clinch with him, and Nera is just giving him no room. You can see that.
Yeah, you can see he's sort of tired up. He's tired.
Wow. And that was the end of round number 3, and you can see that Rakesh is gassed.
He looks completely exhausted, but you got to give him a lot of credit, man. He took a lot of hard shots. He took his time, was patient, landed some clean strikes, but was no match for Nera's counteracting or counterpunching.
This was some of the highlights of round number 3 there. A round, I would say, that was a beautiful counter there. Left hand over the top that struck Nera. Rakesh certainly showed a lot more patience in this round. Again, another counter you can see. Nera's head snap back. Great round number 3. What a great fight to start off this tournament.
Explosive fight. I'm very happy with this fight. I couldn't be more pleased. The Super Boxing League is for real, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing you the best homegrown talent from India and around the world.
Round number 4 as we get underway up. Our 4th and final round of bout number 1 in the featherweight division. What a great fight so far. Both fighters showing great heart, good technique. But I would say Nera looks to be more in shape.
Definitely, you can see his conditioning is way better than Rakesh. At the last round, Rakesh was literally dying to sit down in his corner.
Here we go, round number 4.
Let's see how much he has in his tank if he can hold down the round.
Nera's coming up quickly there. There's a sense of urgency. Yeah, he's trying to press the action here.
Yeah, he smells blood. He can see that Rakesh is tired.
Rakesh tying up here. Yeah, Nera is smelling blood here. Pressing the action. Beautiful body shot there. Stepped into that one.
That was good footwork. You see how he moved to create the angle and get the body shot? Very nice movement. Great footwork.
Beautiful cut to the side and landed clean. Malfunction there.
Okay, it looks like the glove is the malfunction. So referee calls time. I think they'll stop the clock in this case.
Yeah, they'll stop the clock. I think his gloves come loose. He's just going to fix it up. But you know what this does? It gives him a moment to breathe there.
Yeah, you can see his coach is saying something, whispering something in his ear. So I'm sure this was not intentional, but it does give him a little 30-second pep talk or a little help from his coach to give him some advice.
Here we go. He gets started and immediately Nera wasting no time. Trying to step in. Rakesh though, still trying to use that jab. But he's not using that jab to step forward. He's using that jab to retreat, to just keep Nera off him.
Exactly. He's more of a counter puncher and Nera's just pushing forward. And even though Nera's pushing forward, it's still Rakesh the one who seems to be more tired.
Nera definitely in better shape than Rakesh. Oh, beautiful cut. You can see that I think he fell off balance there for a second.
I think he got him clean with that one. That's a chin on Nera's.
Yeah, I think we need to see the replay of that.
No,
I didn't get to see it quite clearly.
No, it looked like he got rocked clean, but his chin is solid after that shot. It did buck him, but he kept moving forward. He's like a machine. He's like a tank. He doesn't stop.
Yeah, for a moment there, I thought he buckled. He lost his balance, but he's back in it again. You're right, he has a chin on him.
He's taken some clean shots this entire fight. Each round, I've seen him get knocked clean in the face each time. And he keeps moving forward, keeps pressing forward.
Rakesh landing some good shots there in that last exchange.
I think we should nickname Nera the Terminator, because he just keeps on coming.
But it's just the start of the tournament. We got so much to go. But so far, yeah, we can call him the Terminator for till round number 1.
So we see someone who pushes forward like this and can take shots like that and keep moving forward and keep aggressively attacking. I don't think we have to call him anything else but the Terminator.
Nice counter there again by Rakesh. Rakesh covering up well. Nera doing a good job. Big deep breath by Rakesh. Good body shot winning. And you can see he's lost that pep on his punches.
Both fighters seem to be a little bit tired. 4 rounds, 3 minutes is really enduring. And these guys are going for broke because they know there's a point system in play here. So they don't just want to win on points. They're trying to knock each other out and gain the most amount of points for their team. That's what makes the Super Boxing League different from all other leagues out there, is that the point system, it changes the dynamic of the game.
Nice counter there over the top. Rakesh really winging those punches, but you can see he's fatigued right now. He's really struggling to keep those hands up. And we are done with bout number 1 as we wait for the decision. What a great fight, action-packed from the get-go. You know what, this is going to be a tough one to score. I have an idea in my head, but it's a tough one.
Tough one to score, but a great fight to watch. I think all the fans at home would be very happy with this. All the fans here in the stadium, very happy.
You can see from the highlights here, I think in the 4th and final round, Rakesh looked to be landing more of the significant shots. Yes, Naveen pressed forward, he kept that control, but Rakesh landed the more significant shots. And not to mention the one that cracked Naveen clean and rocked him off balance.
Yeah,
it was changed by both fighters.
It was a straight right that came straight through and it was clear on the chin. And he wobbled, but he just kept on coming forward.
You can see the fans in attendance celebrating as we wait for the judge's decision. Now you can see the replay here. Comes over with a beautiful right, and that's the one that snuck through, the right that snuck through and rocked him off balance, but never for a second did Naveen look out of it.
Okay, Arjun, here we go. Still waiting for the judge's decision.
Waiting for that decision. It's a tough fight to score for sure, but what a great fight to start off this tournament.
And just look at the support here. Look at the support here. The hometown support in New Delhi. I mean, these fans love boxing.
But you know what? Maybe it's not for Delhi. Maybe it's for Haryana.
That's true. That's true. It could be for either. But we are in New Delhi, and the hometown support seems to be quite a lot.
Yes, we are very much in New Delhi, coming live from the City Fort Arena.
So you can tell it's a very, very hard decision so far. The judges are still going over the scorecard. We're still not sure yet who has actually won this fight. Nail-biting action here, but a lot of suspense.
But that's the beauty of the tournament format, because it's, at the end of the day, it's not an individual fight. It's a team structure. You got members of your team, so obviously if you score a KO, it's 6 big points. But for a decision, it's a lot lesser. So we're going to find out.
So let's look at the scoring system now, Arjun.
That's +1 for a draw, 3 for a judge's decision, 4 for a technical knockout, and 6 for an absolute knockout.
So far in this fight, the only options we have are 1 for a draw or 3 for a judge's decision, because there was no technical knockout and there was no knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, the judges scored the winner by points from the Delhi Gladiators, Rakesh
Well.
There's your winner.
There's your winner, Arjun.
Well,
so now you know why I never like to assume who wins a round.
Or, you know what, that's what they say in fighting. Never leave it in the judges' hands.
Exactly.
Rakesh Roshan, though, comes away with the 3 big points for his team, which puts the Delhi Gladiators above in the lead.
They're in the lead by 3 points. Great fight. Well done by both fighters. Left everything on the line. A little bit unfortunate that it went to the judges, but that's the way it goes.
Well, yeah. Hello everyone, I'll be at the City Fort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League, and coming up next in the welterweight division, we have Banlal Puya from the Delhi Gladiators taking on the captain Neeraj Goyat from the Haryana Warriors. And for the introductions, we go to Jared Carl inside the cage. This is going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned as we just go underway to Jared Carl inside the ring. We go inside the ring with Jared Carl for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome to the ring, Banlal Puya! After that electric bout for the first fight in the featherweight division, we move on to the welterweight division. Representing the Delhi Gladiators is Banlal Puya, making his pro debut here tonight on what is the biggest stage right now. That is the Super Boxing League.
He's got a chance of a lifetime. He's making history right now. Never before has something like this ever been done.
I've seen this guy in the training camps. I've seen this guy sparring backstage. He is fast. Believe me, do not blink.
Well, this weight category is a fast one, so he better be fast.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, Neeraj Goyat! Introducing the captain of the Haryana Warriors team, Neeraj Goyat, a highly decorated boxer, made it to the WBC World Rankings and even went all the way for a 12-round fight and won it.
He's actually one of the better known Indian boxers. Got a lot of fights under his belt, a lot of experience. I think he's the favorite coming into this one.
In 2008, he won the title of one of the most promising boxers in India. A bright future for this kid, and very, very young. Comes in with an 8-2-2 record, and I cannot wait for this one to start. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Neeraj Goyal from the Warriors taking on Vanlal Puya for the Delhi Gladiators. Van slightly the younger by 5 years. Both fighters weighing approximately the same height and weight. Slight reach advantage to Vanlal Puya, but the experience lies in the corner of the captain of the Haryana Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 65 kilograms, representing the Delhi Gladiators. It's Vanlal Puya! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 66 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. Give it up for Neeraj Goyal! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Bridge Mohan.
Head up. No holding. No blow punches. Fair play.
Fighters touch gloves. Here we go. I'm really excited for this one. The captain of the Warriors, the Haryana Warriors, Neeraj Goyal. Highly decorated boxers, but you can see the fans and audience still love the Delhi team.
Hometown favorites, you know, Delhi's here to support.
Say what you want, but the debutant Vanlal Puya has a lot on his plate tonight. He's taking on a very experienced boxer.
No doubt, Neeraj is definitely the more experienced boxer. I'm very excited to see him in action. First time I'm watching him live, so people at home tuning in, this is going to be a good fight.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of the fight business. Anything can happen in a split second. One punch can change the outcome of the entire fight.
Arjun, I don't think you need to tell me that. I think I know that very well. Thank you very much.
Here we go as we get ready. Final instructions. The referee inside the ring as we get set for bout number 2 in the welterweight division.
Round 1.
Here we go. Round number 1. Goyal in the green. Vanlal Puya in the blue and red.
Both fighters taking their time, being very patient. They look very technical. Gauging their distance, timing.
See how fast Neeraj snapped that jab and got out of the way of that big hook that Van tried to throw there a second ago.
Yeah, that's great head movement, great footwork.
Beautiful punch by the captain. Oh, big counter left.
You know they say to keep your hands up all the time, but I don't think that works for Neeraj. He's got his hands right down by his hips, by his waist, taunting Val almost. Baiting him in.
Lull him into a sense of security. But good head movement there. He weighted that by just a micromillimeter.
Yeah, he's timing his movement perfectly. It's almost like he's in the Matrix.
Goyal so far more patient of the two. Van coming in here.
Nice shoulder roll. Nice shoulder roll. Slipped that punch perfectly.
Yes, they're taunting his opponent there.
Nice. He's a very flamboyant fighter.
He's a great person as well. Speak to him. I've spoken to him on a bunch of occasions. He's very funny. And not only that, he takes his craft very seriously.
I mean, that's what you need in a fighter. You need an entertainer as well. Someone who puts on a show, makes the fights entertaining, makes them fun, causes some commotion.
He snuck that jab in on the second attempt, did Neeraj. Again there, double jab. Van looking a little flustered here. You can see he's backing up. He's being very tentative.
Yeah, he's almost scared to throw a punch because Neeraj's head movement is so good.
Nice shot there. Van trying to hold his own, trying to move. Circle, but this can certainly be overwhelming for a kid making his debut.
Yeah, you can see this fight. These guys are being a little bit more technical, more cautious, taking their time, conserving their energy.
Neeraj stalking his opponent, trying to back him into a corner.
Yeah, Neeraj has got great head movement.
Beautiful in and out movement there by Goyat. He steps in.
Yeah, he's timing this perfectly.
Big shot there. Goyat landed clean there, 1-2. And dropped for Van to stay in the pocket there like that.
Yeah, no, he's slipping the punches perfectly and countering amazingly. And when he's countering, he's throwing them in combinations, not just one punch.
He's a lot more technical than his opponent as well. Oh, look at that. One arm behind the back.
Yeah, he's being really showboating right now, putting a lot of intimidation on Val. I don't think Val can handle this.
Beautiful combination that he might have hurt him there a second ago. Van certainly is backpedaling here. Oh, look at that. As we go into round number 2. That was a lot of showboating, but there was a lot of skill on display as well.
No, definitely a lot of skill there. To showboat like that and get away with it shows a lot of skill and confidence.
Look at that. Cleanly evaded it, landed and countered at will.
That's the shoulder roll I was talking about. A great shoulder roll. Great head movement.
Look at that. Beautifully done. Goes over, comes back with a counter or two of his own. This round was more Neeraj evading and baiting him in more than him countering. He landed a couple of clean ones. He's definitely, Van has certainly got his work cut out for him. 3 more rounds.
Yeah, you can see Neeraj has got great head movement and footwork. It's almost like he's reading Van at will. Everything Van throws, he slips perfectly and counters.
Here we go as we get ready for round number 2. Both fighters seem in great shape. No problem with their conditioning so far.
Yes, and they're also fighting very efficiently. They're not throwing wild punches for no reason.
Yeah,
they see opening.
Was crazy, though.
They see opening and they go for it. They're more technical.
If you're just joining us, we have Neeraj Goyat, the captain of the Haryana Warriors, taking on Valnal Puya from the Delhi Gladiators, who certainly got his work cut out for him. But you know what? This is where the sport gets interesting. This league format gets interesting because Delhi won the first fight. They're up by 3 points. They got that decision, and now it's up to Neeraj Goyat to either equalize or surpass them.
Well, I think Neeraj is just going to keep doing what he's doing, take his time, stay on the outside, utilize that footwork, utilize that head movement, and keep throwing those counter punches, tire out Val, make Val work, use his energy, and then come back.
He's rolling these punches beautifully, even though his back was against the ropes. Just shows that experience difference there.
You can definitely see their skill apart. But still, lots of props to Val.
No, Van is in there for sure. He's a gamer. He might be overwhelmed and slightly intimidated, but he's not going anywhere.
And that's the true heart of a champion. You just stay in the fight and keep fighting and just hit harder, like the super boxing motto is. You know, just keep hitting harder. Never back down. Never give up.
You know, we tend to see this in fighting when we have two fighters who are significantly different in experience and skill. And I would say Neeraj has proved his point. He's showboating, but if he has the ability to be better and finish it, he should be looking for that finish and look for the big 6 points or the 5-point TKO that he can get. 4-point TKO that he can get.
I think he's taking his time and working on the head movement and working on his timing. When he gets in his rhythm, I think he definitely will take up the notch to another gear. And I do see a TKO coming. I think I can see that coming with his movement right now.
Neeraj certainly taking his time, staying a little more active, but Valnal Puya here has the center of the ring. He's pressing the action, and Neeraj is just happy looking to counter and roll.
Yeah, I mean, he is pushing the action, but he's not hitting anything. So it really doesn't say much. He could be pushing the action, but if you're not hitting or scoring points, it really makes no difference.
Goyat certainly taking his time. 40 seconds remaining in round number 2. And you can see Van senses the urgency. He's certainly trying to come forward, of course. Good shots there, good combination by Van there.
No, he's doing well, he's staying in there. And if Goyat keeps showboating like this, he might get caught, he might get unlucky.
And you can see Neeraj smiled there for a second. He certainly got his attention with that last combination.
Yeah, definitely. Neeraj definitely has woken up and has been paying more attention, not showboating as much.
Nice combination by Neeraj there, good roll. Valnal Puya certainly staying in it in the last few seconds of round number 2. Very nicely done by both these fighters. Round number 2 was a lot more aggressive. Van Laf came out a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, he's understood that he can't be tentative. As a fighter, you can never hesitate. If you hesitate, you're putting yourself in harm's way. If you're going to go for it, just go for it. Don't hold back.
You can see he was far less, he respected his opponent's power and punches far less in round number 2 and really went for broke. You can see a beautiful right hand, and that's the one that caught Neeraj's attention.
Okay, we're getting to the start of the 3rd round now. Both fighters looking good.
Just one more round after this to go. And Neeraj Goyat has got a different look in his eyes after that round. I think he realizes that this kid is not going to be that easy to put away.
Yeah, Val is not intimidated. The first round, it took him time to get used to that head movement.
Here we go, round number 3. Van comes out swinging again.
Good combination. He's switched it up now. He's going for the body because Goyat's head movement's so good. He's switching it to the body, which is good.
Neeraj, though, is looking a little frustrated here for a second.
Yeah, you can see he's fighting more aggressively now. He got his hands up a little bit at least. Not showboating as much.
He's certainly taking him more seriously as he realizes they're only two. Oh, big left hook there.
Very nice, very nice hook. Good counter. He's a great counter puncher, and his timing is perfection.
Neeraj certainly taking it a lot more seriously now. Beautiful head movement there.
Yeah, like I said, he's in the matrix right now. It's almost like he can see the punches before they're being thrown. He can read his mind.
He certainly didn't see that right hook that came in the last round. But Van certainly making a fight out of it. Staying in that pocket. Neeraj now again, hands down. Trying to goad him into coming in. But like you said, he needs to be careful with his hands down.
Right, I mean, look, luck can always favor the brave, but there's only so much luck you can take on your side. Eventually, skill, timing, and precision, they all add up.
Goyat again looking for that counter as Van comes in swinging. But good defense shown by Van Alpuya. Just a few of those jabs getting through the guard.
Well, Goyat's not really doing too much. He's more of a counter puncher, so the defense shown by Van is pretty mediocre. Those punches, he's not even moving in. He's just throwing them from way outside.
Goyat now with his hands up looking to set up a combination here as Van comes in. A shot to the body, beautifully done.
Wow, look at that head movement, man. He's just like bobbing and weaving. He's not even keeping his hands up.
I think Van threw like 7 punches that missed. Like
completely.
Only air.
I would like to see Goyat attack now a little bit more. He's shown he's got great defense, but we would like to see some offense also.
Good space by Van there in that last exchange. Just got out of the way of those hooks. And now coming over trying to stay in the pocket, but that head movement is just second to none.
Both fighters now in the pocket pushing the pace.
Neeraj certainly getting a lot more aggressive inside that pocket.
Yeah, you can sense an urgency now, a sense of urgency from both fighters. They know that they don't want it to go to the judges. They want to take it out of the judges' hands and try to secure the win with a TKO or a knockout.
10 seconds remaining in this 3rd round, and Van got him against the fence. Oh! He hit him! Wow, for a second there, you can see Neeraj smile, come back and trying to land a combination, but that was crazy. Wow, what a great end to round number 3.
Well, that's what you get for showboating too much. It does, I mean, like luck will run out at some point. I'm not saying it's all complete luck, it's a lot of skill as well, but you should respect your opponent, keep your hands up, and not showboat so much.
Absolutely. We need to see the last 10 seconds of round number 3, because this round was, look at that head movement, that was crazy. We got out of the way of all of those, and like you said, Jason, this round I see Van landing a couple of more punches.
Here we go, here's the last couple of seconds.
This was it, and that was that big left hand that landed, and that caught Goyat's attention. I guarantee he's going to be a different fighter in the 4th and final round.
And you know what, Arjun? Let me remind the fans at home that this is a point system. So Goyat, as the captain, should know his team is down already 3 points. He shouldn't want to win this fight on points. He should try to win on a TKO or a knockout to set his team ahead and not just tie the game up.
Here we go, 4th and final round. Goyat, the captain of the Haryana Warriors, taking on the debutant Banlal Puya from the Delhi Gladiators. And you know what, Jason, I'll be honest, I thought this fight was going to be a washout. I thought Neeraj was just going to come in and dominate. But Van certainly is holding his own and being aggressive against the cage.
Oh, that's for sure. Valyan Puna has done a great job.
If I was in Neeraj's corner, I would actually tell his coach or someone to tell him that him showboating and staying against the ropes is not exactly the most effective strategy here, because Van is racking up some points here.
Definitely. And like I said before, people need to realize, the fans at home, the fans in the stadium, people around the world, they need to realize that this is a point scoring system. So in order for the Haryana team to take the lead, their captain Goyat has to win by a TKO or a knockout. So the way he's fighting right now is really not helping his team at all.
Beautiful roll there again. Nice combination by the captain. Staying a little more active now, but he needs to get a lot more active. Van again pushing the action. Beautiful left hook there by Van. Again another right hook by Van. You can see he's starting to land here.
Yes, definitely. The tempo is changing. Goyat completely underestimated Van. Van's doing a great job of showing you that the underdog is never to be given a chance. You give him an inch and he'll take it.
So far, Van's landed more than Goyat in the 4th and final round, as he looks to be the aggressor, but now Goyat pushing him up against the ropes.
Oh, look, like his hand got cut in the ring there. I'm not sure if he hurt himself with that. That looked pretty bad.
I needed to check it out in the replay. I didn't get quite a look at that. Neeraj now pushing the action here, trying to press him up against the ropes. Van staying right in front of him.
Yeah, Van is pushing the action, definitely. He knows the momentum is swaying his way. He's got more confidence now. He's landed some few shots. His confidence back. Goyat looks shook a little bit. His confidence is down. And that's the beauty of a fight. 1 or 2 punches and can change the whole direction of the fight.
Van looking to step in now, land some combinations here. Good control by Goyat. Step out of the range and now takes the center again to control the action. You can see Goyat is being a lot more serious. No showboating in this round, but Van is landing strikes as well.
No, Van has now got the game in his pocket. He's doing way better than the first few rounds. He's got his rhythm. It seems like he's got Goyat's number. Goyat's going to turn up the pace right now to do something spectacular to bring his team ahead and take us to the victory.
He's got 20 seconds to do it in, because so far Van is doing a great job. He came in. I think that 3rd round was the momentum shifter.
Definitely. All right, and that's the end.
What a great fight as we wait for the judges' decision again. Neeraj Goyat from the Haryana Warriors took on Banlal Puya from the Delhi Gladiators, and what a great fight it was. Started off slow with Neeraj absolutely intimidating his opponent, but Van rallied back after the second, came in, started landing combinations of his own, and got Goyat's respect. If anything, he's got his respect in this fight.
Definitely, Arjun. Let's look at the replay now. Good combination, good counter.
Van always staying there, landed a nice jab. Comes over with that right hand. Another right hand there against the ropes. Just a great showing by Banlal Puya.
See there, that's where his hand got caught.
Yeah,
that's exactly. I hope he didn't injure himself, because that looked pretty painful. And after that happened, he started throwing fewer punches with his right hand.
He was backing off a little more. Injuries are part of the sport, but sometimes it can be really unfortunate in the middle of a fight.
Right. No, that's very rare to happen. I've never seen that happen before. Freak accident.
Great show of respect between both these fighters.
Yep, good sportsmanship there by both fighters.
As we await the results, we go to Jared Kyle.
And gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and they declare the winner by split decision from the red corner, Neeraj Goyat!
Your winner the captain of the Haryana Warriors, gets the job done, wins the decision, and gets the 3 valuable points, which puts both the teams level after 2 fights. Gets the 3 points, they're level now again, and we start at 0 all over again. But what a great fight by both these fighters. Bhagalpur certainly proved that he was no pushover, hung in there, and even, I think, at a certain degree, rattled a champ. Next up is in the women's flyweight division, the super flyweight division, as we have Suman Kumari for Haryana Warriors taking on Shivani Dahiya from the Delhi Gladiators. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great fight. We'll be right back in a few moments.
Good right hand got in and hurt. And down goes Madonna on a tremendous body tap.
Right? Well, yeah. Hello everyone, I'll be at the City Fort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Super Boxing League as we get ready for the women's flyweight division. We have Suman Kumari from the Haryana Warriors taking on Shivani Dahiya from the Delhi Gladiators. Now we go for the final introductions to Jared Carl inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Shivani Dahiya!
Yo, Dilly, what up? Yo, Dilly, what up? Let me show you now.
Introducing to the ring, Shivani Dahiya representing the Delhi Gladiators here tonight, who are now 3-3 so far. Both the teams are level, but these two women have the chance to upset those odds.
Well, I know Shivani personally. I've trained with her before. She's the home girl. I know her really, really well. We train together at a gym called Boxfit here in New Delhi. One of the best places to train for boxing, kickboxing. And her skill level is phenomenal. I mean, she coaches me, bro.
We'll find out in just a moment as she gets ready to make her pro debut here tonight.
And her opponent making her way to the ring, Suman Kumari!
Welcome to the ring, her opponent, Suman Kumari, representing the Haryana Warriors here tonight. She takes on Shivani Daya, and as you were saying, Jason, she's a talented, tough boxer who's going to have a hands full with Sumani because she is herself 24 years old and highly experienced. She's got 4 knockouts in her amateur career and makes a pro debut here tonight.
I'm looking forward to see her pro debut. She's got a lot on her plate tonight against Shivani.
Here we go to the tail of the tape. Suman Kumari from the Warriors taking on Shivani Daya for the Gladiators. Both fighters weighing approximately the same weight. Slight height advantage to Shivani Daya, but both fighters make their debut only at the Super Boxing League.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. She weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing Delhi Gladiators. Give it up for Shivani Daya! And her opponent, fighting out of the right corner. She weighed in at 52 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Suman Kumari! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Head up, no holding, no under, low belt, clear bout, all command follow, okay? Back.
Here we go, women's super flyweight division. We've got Suman Kumari from the Warriors taking on Shivani Daya. As we get ready for round number 1, Jason, this is going to be, we've had two great fights so far. Going to fight number 3, women's super flyweight division. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's great to see that they've incorporated female fighters as well as part of the league. That's amazing.
Now we have a great culture of fighters, female fighters from India as well. You got, of course, the world famous Mary Kom, an Olympian who represented India. And now these girls have the chance to do the same.
All right, here we go, Arjun. We've already started off.
Shivani wasting no time.
Shivani.
No wasted time by Shivani. Comes in aggressively, looking to knock her opponent out. Both these girls come in with a purpose because right now, Haryana.
Great jab. Look at that jab, straight up the middle. Shivani's second. Oh, whoa, great counter.
Shivani certainly has the height and reach advantage over Suman Kumari. And Shivani certainly looks like a more aggressive fighter. Beautiful control on jabs. But Kumari is taking her time. She's being more patient, but she can't wing in like that. She needs to close the distance and then look for those shots.
Yeah, Shivani's a great counter puncher. She loves catching people coming in. She's got a mean left hook. She does a step back with the left hook. It's one of her signature moves.
As you can see right now, the scoreboard, Delhi 3, Haryana 3, and it's up to these two women to see who takes the lead.
Arjun, watch out for that step in, lean back with the left hook. That's Shivani's bread and butter. She does that all day.
There you go. Stepped in, leaned back, waited for Shivani to come in and look to counter with that left hook.
Yeah, Shivani's a more decorated fighter, been fighting for a long time. As I mentioned before, she's actually my boxing coach at Boxfit Gym here in India, in Delhi. And I mean, she doesn't mess around. My boxing has improved so much after training with her.
Good job getting out of the way of out of that big haymaker that Kumari threw a second ago. The pace certainly has slowed down. But Shivani, the aggressor in this opening round. For folks just joining us, women's fights are 4 rounds lasting 2 minutes each round.
Yep, that's the big difference between the men and the women, is that the women are 2-minute rounds and the men are 3-minute rounds.
Good opening round there. This is the start of the fight. Shivani coming in, landed a nice 1-2 combination. Definitely the aggressor, good hooks, and Kumari is showing a good chin there because Shivani was packing some heat. Beautiful counter there. Step back, landed that beautiful left hook. Certainly took her time. Kumari now getting some instructions from her coach, Kamal Mustaba. A decorated boxer in his own right. Very well respected coach in the Indian boxing circles.
Yeah, Suma's doing great for her debut performance. I think this is her first fight, right, Arjun?
Both these girls make their debut here tonight, and especially Shivani, it's her debut and she's looking great. She certainly has no ring jitters. And that comes with training and hard work and experience. Again, beautiful counter.
Watch out for her hook, man. That's what I'm talking about, Arjun. Shivani's hook is mean. And jab too. Her lead hand is one of her deadliest combos, deadliest punches.
And you can see she's leaning back with that left hook. She's countering with it, and she might not be getting her full range and power in back because she's stepping backwards.
No, but that's her style, Arjun. That's her style of fighting. She likes to stay on the back foot and catch you coming in.
Kumari now with her hands up, looking a lot more focused. She really needs to start closing in that distance, but Shivani is not making it easier. She's tagging her and lighting her up with punches as she comes in.
And look at that, Arjun. Can you hear that? Chants from the crowd of Shivani, Shivani, Shivani. Definitely the hometown favorite here tonight.
Both fighters clinch here. Need to be careful. The referee has to. There we go. The referee separates them.
Yeah, the girls aren't holding anything back either. The girls aren't holding anything back at all. They're going for broke.
Shivani looking sharp with those counters. Stepping in beautifully.
Yeah, Suma's got to do better than that. She's just diving in, rushing in.
Referee admonishes her for a shot to the back of the head there, but that was not Shivani's fault.
No, Suma ducked down, so
yeah, unintentional. Just moved that way. It happens a lot in combat sports. Good shot to the body there by Shivani. Shivani swinging with those shots now, trying to close that distance.
Suma's being very aggressive in the clinch.
And Shivani taking it easy here. Trying to push off her. Nice overhand right by Kumari there, but Shivani didn't pressure, didn't trouble her at all.
Oh, that looks like a bit of a headbutt.
The referee needs to be on top of that a little bit as soon as these two women clinch. Again, all Shivani this round. Counter after counter. Did exactly what she came out and planned to do. Kumari, though, a gamer, tried to step in, close that distance, and look to land a few punches. But it's that height and reach difference that's giving Shivani the advantage.
Nice grip jab, step back counter. Great fight today. Okay, here we go. Third round about to get on its way. Both fighters looking good. Shivani with the counter punches. Suma pressing forward.
Here we go. That's Mr. Bill Dosanjh and the King Amir Khan, the owners of the Super Boxing League, looking on to the action, looking on to the youth of India.
Now that's a deadly combination if you ask me right there. Nice 1-2 combo.
Now they provide a great platform for these kids to step up. Have they affiliated with the World Boxing Commission? These guys have a great opportunity.
Yes, it's a great stepping stone for all these fighters to showcase their talent. And you never know, maybe they get a chance to fight on the undercard for Amir Khan, for one of his big promotions back in the UK. Or in Vegas or somewhere around the world.
He's looking on. to see if we can say. But here we go. Look at the scorecard again. Delhi, Haryana, both tied at 3. And these girls are the tiebreaker. But big shots by Shivani. Kumari has no answer for that range. She's eating either a left or a right uppercut as the minute she steps in.
Yeah, Shivani's got a great movement. She doesn't come straight in at you. She moves at an angle. Nice jab there, sharp jab. Using her distance very well.
Shivani, keeping Kumari on the outside at the end of her jab and looking to counter the minute she steps in. I think if I was in Kumari's corner, I would be looking to step in, perhaps cut an angle and come over the side.
Yeah, she's just jumping straight in and she's throwing one big punch. She's not really throwing too many combinations.
Yeah, you're right.
She's jumping in with that big right hand, overhand right. Nice hook and the break.
Shivani staying tentative here, keeping her distance. Looking for that counter. Beautiful jab there again.
Very crisp punches by Shivani. Her jabs are impeccable. Her hooks are great. Look at that. Counter hook, stepping back.
As we go to round number 4. This was the highlights of the last round. Again, a repeat of the previous round. Shivani just landing counter after counter. And Kumari having no answer for that range. Great job by both these fighters. Final instructions from both their corners. As we get underway, a lot of celebrities in attendance here, along with the owners of the teams. Here we go, final round, round number 4. And you know what, Jason? I think Shivani's got 3-0 in the bag.
You know, you keep asking me to assume what the judges are going to say, but you know me, Arjun. It's boxing, anything can happen.
I'm try, though. Here we go, round number 4. Kumari from the Haryana Warriors taking on Shivani from the Delhi Gladiators, and so far Shivani in the lead with the points. Beautiful counters, gets out of the way.
Yeah, she's got a great step back counter jab and counter hook. That's her bread and butter, like I've mentioned before. She keeps doing that. I've seen her do it over and over in sparring sessions and amateur fights. It's one of her favorite techniques and she utilizes it very well.
Beautiful jab there again. Snap Kumari's head back. She senses that she doesn't need to take any chances here. She's going to play it safe, take it easy.
Yeah, the fact that it's tied up doesn't put too much pressure on her. All she needs to do is secure the win here, and she'll be doing her team justice.
Third fight of the evening against these two powerful teams, the Delhi Gladiators and the Haryana Warriors. And what a show these two women have put on tonight.
Definitely. For the first female fight in the Super Boxing League, very technical fight. Both fighters pushing the action. Great counter punching by Shivani. Suman's doing a great job by being the aggressor, moving forward. Not a dull moment in this fight at all.
Very nicely done. Referee admonishing her that during the split.
Yeah, Suma's very aggressive in the clinch. She doesn't hold back. She keeps fighting. I saw a little bit of a headbutt look like in the second round. And looks like the referee saw one in this one. So kind of dirty, kind of aggressive, but hey, it's a fight.
10 seconds remaining in the fourth and final. And Kumari is just swinging for it because she senses that she's losing this fight.
No, she knows she's outclassed. She's being outboxed right now. And she's trying to be rough and aggressive.
And that's the end of round number 4 for this wonderful fight between Shivani from the Delhi Gladiators, who took on Suman from the Haryana Warriors. And they certainly put on a show here tonight. Round number 4 was just a replay of all the previous rounds. Shivani countering, but Kumari came over a little more aggressive, tried to press the action. But Shivani's range and skill was just too much for her. Again, counter punches at will. Shivani didn't try, Suman didn't try any different angles. She didn't try to cut around a corner, didn't try to change levels. She just kept waiting forward with the same 1-2 combination, and Shivani saw that coming all day.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to approach Shivani, because like I mentioned, she is a great counter puncher and she loves to catch you coming in, stepping back, either a hook or a jab, and she did that very well today. I think she's going to take this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' decision and declare the winner by split decision from Delhi, Shivani!
Just as we predicted, Shivani Bhaiya, your winner here tonight, and gets the valuable 3 points for the Delhi Gladiators. You can see great sportsmanship, sign of respect by Shivani to her opponent and to the crowd here tonight. Now, Jason, that puts Delhi 6 to Haryana's 3 points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, here we go. These are the big ones. Amit Kumar from the Haryana Warriors taking on Pawan Man Singh for the Delhi Gladiators. Do not blink. This one is going to get crazy. We'll be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Good right hand got in and hurt. And down goes Madonna on a tremendous body shot.
Right? Well, yeah. Hello everyone, I'll be at the City Fort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Chakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
ladies and gentlemen, I have the Delhi team owner, Sushant Singh Rajput! Sushant, your team is leading right now. They are 6 points, Haryana is 3. Do you think they're gonna win tonight?
Well, I'm gonna say something. I'm from Delhi, and we have always believed in one thing. When it comes to boxing, hit harder!
Whoa!
And we're gonna win today, for sure.
Well, I can see that, look at that. But I want to know one thing. Can you do a kick up? And this is my dare to you, Sushant Singh Rajput. Are you willing to take my challenge?
You want me to do a kick up right here?
Right now. Are you ready for it? Do you think he can do it? Okay, here goes.
A Delhiite can do anything. This is for you.
Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, my challenge to Sushant Singh Rajput. Hoga, nahi hoga. Sushant, one line. What do you feel about the historic Super Boxing League?
Well, it's one of the biggest league I feel, and I am a big boxing fan. I was waiting for this, and this is for Delhi team. He who thinks he can and he who thinks he can't are both usually right. We think we can.
Oh, before we sign off, fight me, brother. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Come on, he's lost, yeah. Over to my commentators.
Thank you, Siddharth. But back to business now, as we have Amit Kumar from the Haryana Warriors taking on the juggernaut Pawan Man Singh from the Delhi Gladiators. And now we go to Jared Kyle inside the ring for the final introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, Pawan Man!
Pawan Man makes his way here for the Delhi Gladiators, this time representing boxing at the Super Boxing League. Pawan Man is a crossover fighter. He fights MMA as well as he's actually started off as a pure boxer who went into MMA and now is back into boxing. It's crazy. Passing us, he gives Jason a little tap on the head. It's crazy. All smiles for the captain here.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, Amit Kumar!
And his opponent from the Haryana Warriors, Amit Kumar. Another fighter, Jason, like I was saying, a crossover. Both these guys fought MMA, and both these guys have taken on my co-commentator, Jason, in one form or another. Amit Kumar passing us here.
Yeah, Arjun, you don't need to tell me about these guys. I think I know them very, very well.
You know, you're going to hold on that, but we're going to go to the tail of the tape first. Haryana Warriors, Amit Kumar takes on Pawan Man from the Delhi Gladiators in this middleweight bout. Pawan certainly the older, slight height advantage to Amit, but both fighters weighed in at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he weighed in at 72 kilograms, representing the Delhi Gladiators. Give it up for Pawan Man! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 71 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors, it's Amit Kumar! Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the fight, Narendra.
touch gloves. Don't headbutt. Listen properly.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the big one. Amit Kumar from the Warriors taking on Pavan Man from the Gladiators, and you can see the celebrities and stars that appears tonight as we get ready for round number 1. Jason, this is going to be fun.
I'm actually looking forward to this fight the most tonight because I personally know both these guys very well. I was scheduled to fight Pavan Man, and I actually did fight Amit Kumar. So I'm going to have my eye on this one.
This is certainly going to be a fun fight as we get started. Round number 1 in this middleweight division. Pavan in the blue and red and Amit in the green and black. Immediately starting off with a set of jabs as Pavan comes in. Beautiful combination, body and head.
Yes, both these guys are very decorated boxers. They've done a great amount of amateur boxing, state level, national level. These guys are probably the most skilled boxers in the ring tonight that we've seen so far.
Beautiful combination by Amit here, good movement. But Pavan here staying aggressive. Pavan has had over 100 amateur fights in boxing and of course a decorated career in MMA as well.
Yeah, he's one of those crossover fighters. He did it before McGregor made it cool. So an Indian fighter did it before an American or Irish fighter.
Here we go to the score. Delhi Gladiators up 6-3 as they won a decision in that last fight. So Haryana needs to catch up right away because they're trailing by 3.
Yeah, Kumar's got a lot of pressure on him. He's got a great opponent in front of him with Pavan Man, and it's going to be difficult for him to TKO him or knock him out. So let's see if he can bring the big punch home. He is a big puncher. I mean, I felt the power before. He has knocked me down. So I think he's got it in him to do it.
Good defense shown by Kumar. Pavan both these fighters staying calm. Nobody's rushing into anything. They realize it's a 4-round fight.
Yes, that's a great thing you've noted, that these fighters are taking a little bit more patient, being more technical, and as you go up in weight categories, your gas tank or your stamina tends to drop a little bit because the guys are much bigger, holding on so much more muscle. So this fight will be a little bit more technical, but the shots will be much heavier.
That's the fun part of it.
Yes, as they get bigger, they'll be hitting harder.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that all evening.
I think as we see the rounds going on, and as the weight category is getting higher and higher, the knockout power and the TKO power, that's actually going to start showing in these bigger divisions.
Kumar showing good head movement, certainly got the reach, in and out movement, landed a good combination there. Pavan trying to find an opening here. Good defense by Kumar so far.
Yeah, Kumar does have the reach advantage. Kumar does have the reach advantage. He's using that to his advantage as well. Pavan's moving in, got the center of the ring. The more aggressive fighter coming in close, getting dirty.
I like how Kumar is snapping that hook. Pavan is just looking to dirty box with him. Lands some.
Good stop by the referee. Someone should tell Pavan Man it's not MMA anymore.
Pavan keeping the center of that ring. Amit though staying calm and patient, not pressured by the situation. He knows he has to perform for his team. They're trailing by 3 points. And Delhi is in a comfortable position right now.
Good stop by Pavan, good control. He heard the bell and he pulled himself back. That's good sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship, and that's where the experience lies as well. He kept his composure and was calm. But this was the story of round number 1. Pavan came out aggressively. Both fighters came in with good combinations. Beautiful slip and counter there by Amit. Pavan though took the center of that ring and tried to land. There was a beautiful uppercut there a moment ago. But Amit came back with a few of his own there. Cornered him against the post and landed some good shots.
Pavan does really well in the clinch and close like that with those short uppercuts because he's smaller than Amit. So he's got the perfect angle to slide those uppercuts in there.
Round number 2 as we get ready in this middleweight contest. Lots of celebrities in attendance here. You can see Amir King Khan, great boxer in his own right, in attendance as we get ready for round number 2. Pavan Man representing the Delhi Gladiators, Amit Kumar representing the Haryana Warriors.
Pavan doing a great job with using that jab, utilizing it, keeping his opponent on the back foot, pushing forward.
I like how Amit immediately after he lands a punch, he turns the corner and resets. Doesn't allow Pawan to set into a rhythm.
Yeah, it's all about creating angles and movement, making shots, moving and getting in and going out.
I think that shot might have hit Pawan a little low there, but Amit immediately apologizes. Big swing and a miss there. You can see Pawan is just swinging everything into every punch.
Yeah, he's a heavy hitter. Both these guys are heavy hitters. But I like how they're taking their time, saving the energy,
But
being
you know what?
patient.
Amit can't just stand there in front of him because he's giving Pawan time to look for that opening. Pawan staying a lot more aggressive in this round, and Amit is just standing right in front of him.
I guess that's his style of fighting, or maybe he wants to lure in Pawan,
Beautiful shot of
catch
punch
him
there.
coming in.
Nice combination there, both fighters swinging. Pawan staying a little more active there. Nice body shot there.
Yeah, he's got Kumar on the ropes. Kumar not doing much. He needs to move a little bit more. He's just staying there.
You see Kumar also breathing out of his mouth there a moment ago while taking a deep breath after those body shots in the clinch. Pawan doing a great job of cutting off that ring, not letting Kumar move laterally.
Yeah, he's stalking Kumar right now. Got him in the corner. Kumar needs to move a little bit, create some angles, use some footwork. He just can't stand there with a guy like Pawan. Pawan's got some heavy hands, and those shots, they will wear you down after some time.
Oh, beautiful combination. That got through there. That's exactly what you said. He's standing right in the middle, and Pawan's jabs are cutting through that guard.
Yeah, and Pawan's mixing it up. He's going up top and moving to work into the body, mixing up the combinations, throwing it off.
You know what? I don't like the way Amit Kumar is standing because, and he's leaning backwards while he's not moving out of the line. He's not stepping out of the line. 40 seconds remaining in this opening round. Amit now trying to take control. But round one has so far been all Pawan.
Yeah, Pawan doing a great job maintaining his dominance.
Good counter there by Kumar. 20 seconds remaining in round number 2.
Pawan throwing some heavy hands, hitting one and missing with one. Nice counter there by Pawan.
Beautiful counter, and both fighters swinging now. 10 seconds remaining in round number 2. And Amit's got his hands low. That's one of the first signs of a fighter who is beginning to gas.
Not a good sign for Amit.
You can see by his body language in his corner, he's a little fatigued. And this was the story of round number 2. Great combinations. You can see that left hook snuck in, and the uppercuts there. But Pawan just pressed the action and landed some couple of great shots in this round. Good evasive job by Amit Kumar there, but Pawan's left and right hooks were finding a home. There you go. Beautiful shot there against the post. Snuck that straight left in. Basically had his way with Amit Kumar. Great round. Here we go, final instructions from the corners. Amit certainly looking like the more fatigued fighter. But like you said, Jason, the heavier the go, the lesser the gas tank becomes.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that he's tired. It just could be the fact that he took so many body shots.
Yeah, that's true.
Those punches, they will wear you down, Arjun. After some time, those body shots, they do add up and they do make you tired.
Pawan again pushing him up against the ropes. And Amit needs to have an answer to this because he cannot just keep eating those shots.
Yeah, the Delhi captain is doing a great job here, pushing forward, putting a lot of weight behind those punches, landing some good combinations, going to the body, then going back up top, confusing his opponent, not really giving him a chance to settle, just having his way right now with him.
Look at the scorecard again. If you're watching at home, it's 6-3. Delhi Gladiators lead over the Haryana Warriors, and it's looking good for Delhi so far in this opening part of this tournament.
That looks like a slip to me, Arjun.
No, that was definitely a slip. It wasn't a knockdown. I think, both these guys are sweating so much all across that ring. It certainly can tend to get slippery. And the referee realized that. Great job by referee Narendra.
Yeah, we got some of the best referees in the business, some of the best fighters in the business. The Super Fight League is in a league of its own, Arjun. We're doing something that's never been done before.
The Super Boxing League certainly is the way to go, and it's proving it here tonight. What a set of exciting fights. And Pawan comes over with some nice combinations again. Beautiful combination, 1-2 again by Pawan Man Singh. This is what we were saying. Amit Kaur cannot let himself get stuck against those ropes, because the minute Pawan pushes him up against those ropes, he just opens up body hand. Beautiful double jab.
Yes, Pawan is just picking him apart now with those combinations, picking his shots at will. Amit is just standing there, he's doing nothing, no lateral movement, he's just staying in place.
I think it's a combination of Amit being a little gassed as well as absorbing a lot of those shots to the body. And
there you go again, another double jab. And he's on the attack again now.
50 seconds remaining in this third round, one more round to go, and Pawan is certainly the dominant aggressor. Amit just standing in the middle, standing in front of him and absorbing those shots.
Yes, Amit looks tired now. He's just standing there, gunning his guard up, hardly throwing any punches back.
You can see Pawan's jabs are beginning to slip through that guard as well.
Nice right that comes straight through the middle as well. Good boxing here by Pawan, showing why he's one of the better boxers in the league, showing why he's the captain of the Delhi team.
We'll roll there. And they reset. Pawan again coming in, tight jab. Amit needs to do a little more at this point, because I think he's barely thrown a combination in all of this round as we come to a close.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a punch practically the entire second half of that round.
Great round for the captain of the Delhi Gladiators, and this is the highlights package for round number 3. It's the same story. Pawan Man all over, backing him up, roughing him up, landing great shots to the body and the head. That was a slip. I think we saw that on the replay. That was a slip. Beautiful combination there. And Amit tries to fire back on his own, but Pawan rolled out of those punches beautifully.
Okay, Arjun, and fans at home watching, tuning in, round 4 is about to begin of the Super Boxing League here in New Delhi, India, opening night.
Great 3 rounds for the captain of the Delhi team. He knows he's in the lead so far. And you know what? This is the beauty of the tournament format, because right now Delhi leads 6-3, and if Pawan can seal the deal, unless the remaining 2 fights end in a TKO or KO, Haryana is not going to be able to catch up.
Yep, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the other fighters coming into the next round, into the next fight. So if Pawan can secure the team win here, he has a great chance of winning the entire event tonight.
But you know what? We've got 2.5 minutes. Instead of winning a decision, Pawan could be looking for that KO or TKO. And he's certainly doing a great job. Definitely the aggressor here. And Amit looks a little flustered in the middle of that ring.
Yeah, Pawan looks like a man on a mission. He looks like he wants to end this fight, doesn't want it to go to the judges.
So far, all the fights here tonight have gone to the judges' scorecards. Pawan trying to press the action and look for that TKO, KO, look for that knockdown.
I'm trying to understand what Amit's strategy is here. What does he expect to gain by just staying in front of Pawan and not striking back and just keeping his guard up?
No, I think he's just trying to survive here because of all the damage that even another great shot to the body. You can see Amit trying to tell Pawan that didn't hurt him. But Pawan just coming back. Big shot by Pawan there. And Amit is getting a little more aggressive right now. He senses the urgency. He knows he needs to make this happen. But you know what? I think that's what he had in the tank right now.
Both fighters are trying to make a statement here with this fight. I don't think either of them wanted to go to the judges. Both have been swinging some heavy leather.
Pawan, though, the more technical fighter. Oh, beautiful combination there.
Yeah, it looks like Amit's about to throw his mouthpiece out of his mouth right now, or it almost got knocked out of his mouth.
He's trying to hold on to it.
And he spits it out eventually.
You can see the referee.
You can see Amit was trying to buy some time there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, but the referee didn't call time. I was wondering if, I think I need to get this clarified, because I thought that was a pause. The referee would have called time. Another double jab, beautifully done by Pavan Man. And unless Amit pulls something out of the hat here in the next 35 seconds, I see this going to a unanimous decision for the captain of the Delhi Gladiators.
Well, you know me, Arjun, I never like to guess who's going to win, especially when it comes to boxing. Each judge sees the fight from a different angle. There's so many judges, so many variables. Unless there's a TKO or a knockdown, I really have no idea who's winning this
Beautiful
fight.
combinations by Pavan. He's just roughing him up. And now Amit talking to Pavan Man Singh. Beautiful jab.
Wow, nice jab.
That was fast.
Slide through. Definitely Pavan's the more conditioned fighter, more conditioned athlete. His punches are still very crisp and very sharp. Amit's just throwing leather, trying his best to hang in there. Yep, you can tell by the body language.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can tell Pavan's taking this one. I hope the judges see it the same way we do.
Great shot by Pavan Man. He certainly imposed his will. Great jabs, good combinations, slips, moved out of the way and really didn't take much damage. Amit Kumar, though, gamer, stood there, absorbed some heavy punishment from the captain of the Delhi Gladiators and was a real gamer here tonight. But I think the judges might agree with us on this one. Good job by Pavan Man Singh. Both fighters in their corner. Pavan Man looks satisfied with his performance. He was trying to look for that knockdown. He was trying to look for that TKO KO to take his team significantly ahead as we wait for the judge's decision. Both the fighters putting it out on the line here, and Pavan just did a great job for his team today.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, the judges have made their decision, declaring the winner by points, a unanimous decision from the black corner, Pavan Man!
Your winner here tonight, Pavan Man, just as we predicted, a stellar performance, outclassed his opponent and secures the 3 points, which now takes the Delhi Gladiators 9 points to 3 for Haryana. 6-point deficit. So Haryana really needs to pull something out of the hat. They need 6 points to catch up to Delhi and then take the lead after that. And now coming up next is Sukhdeep Singh for the Haryana Warriors taking on Gaganpreet Sharma for the Delhi Gladiators as things start to heat up between these two teams. It's going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We're going to be back after a quick break.
Good right hand got in and hurt. And down goes Madonna on a tremendous body shot.
Right? Well, yeah. Hello everyone, I'll be at the City Fort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League, and coming up next in the Super Middleweight division, we have Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors taking on Gaganpreet Sharma from the Delhi Gladiators. Now we go into the cage, into the ring with Jared Kyle.
Remember, brothers, these two brothers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Gaganpreet Sharma!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Super Middleweight division. Introducing first is Gaganpreet Sharma, representing the Delhi Gladiators here tonight. Delhi is in a very, very advantageous position. They lead by 6 points at 9 points to 3. That absolutely takes the pressure off Gaganpreet Sharma. This kid is coming in here tonight. He's making his debut, and he's gonna put on a great show. We had the weigh-ins yesterday. He told me you're gonna call him the pit bull because he fights like one. He's gonna come in there and demolish his opponent.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, Sukhdeep Singh!
And introducing his opponent from the Haryana Warriors is Sukhdeep Singh, highly experienced boxer from Punjab, has 100 plus fights, and is taking this fight. Jason, is going to be a great one. He's a gamer. Both these boys are going to look to swing, and Haryana is in a tough position. They're down by 6 points. They need 6 to equalize, and then more points to take the lead. So to equalize in this fight, they need a knockout. Here we go to the tail of the tape. Sukhdeep Singh, representing the Haryana Warriors, taking on Gaganpreet Sharma from the Delhi Gladiators. Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight, slight height and reach advantage to Sukhdeep Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he weighed in at 75 kilograms, representing the Delhi Gladiators. Give it up for Gaganpreet Sharma! and his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 76 kilograms, representing Haryana Warriors. It's Sukhdeep Singh! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, a referee for the fight, Rohit.
No blow, no head up, no clenching. Go.
Here we go. Fourth part of the evening. Sukhdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors taking on Gaganpreet Sharma from the Delhi Gladiators. Interesting position. Gaganpreet will have no pressure here. They lead by 6 points. And Sukhdeep has the weight of the world on him.
Yes, the only chance that Sukhdeep has now is to have a knockout, to bring his team even close to contention.
He has to. He has to have a knockout to equalize. Beyond that, then it lasts in the, the last fight will be the tiebreaker. But right now, it's a tall order. There we go. Round number 1 in the super middleweight division. Green shorts for Singh. Black and blue and red for Sharma. Both fighters come out swinging. Beautiful combinations by Singh so far. Good hand movement, good speed. Sharma staying patient though. Rolling well. Sharma's only loss in his fighting career came due to dehydration. And he vowed to never make that happen again.
Well, it's hot here in India, so I hope he's on a lot of water and electrolytes. And I hope he didn't have to cut too much weight for this fight.
Yeah, summer in Delhi can be a little brutal.
So he's being warned now to keep his head up by the referee. Sharma needs to keep his head up.
Good head movement by Sharma, good rolls there. For the audience at home, once again, you can see Delhi leads 9-3, 6-point difference. Tall order for Haryana to recover from.
Yeah, Sukhdeep doing a nice try there, throwing some good combination.
Very good combination.
Sharma's got some good head movement though, evading those punches nicely.
Now Sukhdeep doing a good job of landing those body shots at the end of his combinations. Sharma now taking his time. Beautiful head movement. Like we said before, Sharma has nothing to worry about. His team is in the lead. Of course, a big victory would seal it here. But at this point, I think he can be pretty relaxed.
Yeah, but you can see the way he's fighting. He's not leaving nothing to chance, even though he knows his team is up and winning. He's not playing it safe. He's going in there. He's attacking aggressively. He wants to get the win. You can see he's hungry to win.
Singh looking to establish that range. He certainly has the reach advantage. He should be looking to step back, use that jab, and keep Gaganpreet off him.
Yeah, Sukhdeep is doing a great job of utilizing that jab. He's throwing some good combinations together, but Sharma is evading them quite nicely. He's getting caught a few times, but not too often.
Singh landed a few good shots there. Sharma looking to step in, close in that range, and dirty box. Good head movement by Sharma, but a few shots by Singh are slipping in now.
That was a nice uppercut. Caught him coming in. Switched levels.
20 seconds remaining in this first round. 4 3-minute rounds here in the Super Boxing League. Great opening round by these fighters.
Yep, great round. Both fighters showing a lot of skill, a lot of patience, great counters, great head movement. Exactly what you expect here at the Super Boxing League.
Great head movement shown by Sharma early on, and good aggression and good combinations by Sukhdeep Singh. He senses the urgency and he needs the win for his team. Both fighters trading shots here. Nice left-right landed by Sukhdeep. And Sharma coming back with a flurry of his own. Final instructions by both the corners as we get ready for round number 2. King Khan looking on. If you're just joining us, Sukhdeep Singh in the green trunks for the Haryana Warriors taking on Gaganpreet Sharma in the red and blue for the Delhi Gladiators. Good combinations by Sukhdeep. I like the way how he's staying active. There's never a dull moment. He's not staying back. He's pressing the action even though he's moving backwards and Gaganpreet is coming forward. He's still looking to land shots.
No, he's doing a great job hitting and attacking, moving back. It's not easy to fight that way, and he's doing a great job of that right now tonight. And another thing we'd like to mention here is that to all the fans who are just tuning in, Delhi is ahead by 6 points, so there's no pressure on Sharma here to win this fight. All the pressure is on Singh. He's got to come away with a knockout victory to bring his team to the tie, so his team has a chance of winning. If Singh doesn't win this fight substantially, Haryana is definitely losing this entire event tonight. Delhi will walk home with the win.
Yeah, for Delhi, all it's going to take is just one win. If Gaganpreet can pull this out, they're done. They're going to be the leading. They're going to be the leaders at the end of the night. Good exchanges previously by both fighters. Great slip there.
They're turning it up now. Both fighters exchanging evenly, tit for tat. Exactly what you like to see in a good boxing match. No one's idle. Both fighters are moving.
Gaganpreet now pressing the action, trying to close that distance, and Singh slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah, you can see Sharma likes to get in and fight dirty and fight in like a close quarters, whereas Sharma prefers staying on the outside, moving around. Singh prefers to stay on the outside.
Referee admonishing Sharma for the shot to the back.
Yeah, that was quite obvious.
I think it looked more like a tap than an actual hard punch. And maybe continue. Second round, it looks like Sharma, the aggressor, closing that range. And Singh here, still landing some good combinations on the back foot.
Yeah, Singh's playing it smart, staying on the outside, using his reach, using that jab, throwing some good counters, fighting off the back foot. Oh, nice combo. Very good combo. Pressing forward is Sharma. Nice 1-2. Closing the distance.
Beautiful right and left. Close that distance now, looking dirty box.
That's twice he's done that now. It's almost like he's going for a rear naked choke.
I think you have the wrong sport there, my friend. But back to the action. Sharma certainly being won by the ref again.
He's done that twice now. It's quite obvious that he shouldn't be doing that.
Great round number 2. Good action by Sharma. A lot more aggressive. Beautiful left hand over the top. Staggered. Singh a little bit there. Great head movement shown by Sharma and was certainly the more aggressive fighter. Singh here now looking to stay active, but this round was all Sharma, landing the good combinations. But he did land a few shots to the back of the head.
That's a nice 1-2 combo there. See him moving forward. And that's the way he's got to play. That's the way he's going to fight against Singh, because Singh keeps moving back. So the only way that Sharma has a chance is by closing the distance like that.
Both these fighters are looking in shape here today. Neither fighter is gassed or looks tired so far as we enter round number 3. Just one more round to go after this. Final instructions from their corners.
Yeah, that's very important though for a pro athlete to be conditioned, to be in shape. You don't want to be the less conditioned athlete because you're giving a huge advantage away by that.
Round number 3, Singh in the green, Sharma in the red and blue. As now Singh looks to counter with Sharma waiting in.
Yeah, Sharma's jumping in like that, closing the gap very well. He sees that Singh is fighting on the back foot, so he knows he has to cover a lot of ground, close the distance.
Yeah, I like the way he comes in with that leaping hook, which forces Singh to duck under, and that allows him to get the clinch and dirty box. Beautiful right hand by Sharma.
Fake down low, came up top. Nice misdirection there by Sharma. Again, body then the head.
Beautiful body shots. Sharma certainly landing more significant strikes, showing some good movement there.
Yeah, he switched gears now. You can see he's picked up the tempo. He's picked up the pace. He's moving much faster.
Absolutely.
More side movement.
Again, a great right hand.
Right, good counter now. He's punching back.
Yeah, Singh is coming back. Singh slowed down in that second round there. Oh, big shot there by Singh. You could see, sorry, great shot by Sharma. You can see Singh's head pitch back.
And Sharma's doing a great job. He's actually switched gears. He was slower in the first round as a misdirection. Now in the third round, he's moving way faster. Completely threw off Singh there.
Both these fighters taking the time. Yeah, Sharma certainly landing the heavier strikes. And he's looking to get the win here to cement his team's position. A win over Haryana Warriors here would be a big deal for the Delhi Gladiators.
Yeah, it's always good to walk away with a victory, especially if it's your first fight of the season. That's going to put a message across to all the other teams that Delhi is serious.
Not only does that give them a victory, but it also gives them a beautiful combination. It also gives them a huge point differential. The more points that they can win by also increases their standings at the top of the table.
That's a good point, Arjun. I'm glad you mentioned that. So for the fans tuning at home, this is a point scoring system. Depending on how you win the fight, you get X amount of points. And the more points you have at the end, the better.
Great combinations by Sharma now. Staying the aggressor. Singh though, looking to land some shots of his own. Beautiful jab. Sharma is just looking a lot looser in this round. He's looking a lot more composed. Good shot to the body there. Looking for some dirty boxing in the clinch.
The referee trying to break it up, but knows this thing. Finally, he calls stop. Finally, the fighter's break.
Now you can see Sharma. Oh, that was after the bell.
Close call, close call.
Now the referee's got to be a little more careful about situations like that. But you know what? Sometimes you can't do much. But look at the highlights here. Sharma was landing at that was that big left hook which cracked him, pitched his head backwards. And you can see Singh came back immediately aggressively. Both fighters swung for the fences here, but Sharma landing more frequently out of the two fighters.
Okay, fourth and final round here at the Super Boxing League in its opening fight of Delhi versus Haryana. Delhi's in the lead.
This is do or die for Haryana now, because if in this round Singh cannot knock him out, it's over for Haryana tonight.
Yep, exactly. According to the point system here, the only chance Haryana has to win is if he knocks out Sharma cold. So Singh has to knock out Sharma to give his team a chance to even come close to winning this fight.
We cannot stress on that enough. This is a team format, so every win counts for the team. And Sharma knows that coming in. He was a lot more composed, but the pressure was on Singh. He knew how to come in. Beautiful shots, counters being landed by Sharma.
Yeah, that was two nice counters in a row, two nice hooks there by Sharma.
And Sharma looking to close that distance. Dirty box, land some shots to the body.
Again, the ref trying to break it up.
I think Sharma wants to stay in that position.
Exactly, he's happy to be there. That's where he's comfortable.
Sense of urgency now for Singh. He's trying to look for that big shot, but great movement by Sharma. Oh, he ate a big one. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He ate a 1-2 there. Sharma is in trouble. He's on wobbly legs, and man, oh man, Singh is after him. You can see that. Sharma ate a big shot.
Yep.
Oh man, he's hurt.
He has a chance to take it away now. He has a chance to take it away. He shouldn't hold back. He should press forward.
Oh man, if I was in Singh's corner, I'd be yelling at him to press the action. He's got a minute and a half, and he's got Sharma hurt. He caught Sharma. Oh man, Sharma slipped.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, his legs are getting way.
No, that just looked like a slip. He did catch a punch earlier, but that was just a slip.
No,
He's got a good chin on his head right now by staying in there.
You know what?
Back.
Yeah, but Singh gave him too much space, and now Sharma's trying to fight back, but he really hurt. I think that was the most significant shot of the evening.
Yeah, we're going to see that in the replay, and you are right. Singh gave him too much time there to recover. He should have pressed the action, stayed on him, and gone for the knockout. That's what his team needs to win.
Oh man, you know what? I think Sharma by this point has recovered quite a bit. He's got his wits about him. You can see he's got his composure back now, but oh, big shot again by Singh. This is Singh's chance. You know he's got him hurt. He's got him against the ropes, and this is Haryana's chance. He's got him hurt again, and Sharma is in a bad
He's
way.
got about 30 seconds to knock him out. If he can do it, it's going to be an amazing comeback.
Oh man, that would be insane if he can do that. You can see Singh is hurt.
But Singh is throwing some power punches on his own.
Oh, absolutely. No, Sharma is hurt. You can see he's trying to buy time. Good combination. I think those punches have taken a lot of gas out of him. He's bleeding out of his nose.
Even if Singh wins this on points, it still doesn't do enough for his team to secure a victory here, or a chance to come back for this fight.
Even if Singh wins this round, he's still losing 2-3. Now that's what I call sportsmanship. Only at the Super Boxing League, both the Warriors went for broke in round number 4. But man, oh man, did he turn it up or what?
Great fight, Arjun. Great fight.
Great fight. Both fighters showing great heart here. This is Sharma controlling the action. This is the start of round number 4, and it looked like Sharma had it in the bag with just a minute and a half remaining, but this was that big shot and a huge uppercut. You can see Sharma was badly hurt here. He was in a very bad way. A couple of shots, and you can see Sharma there. There was a slip, but he was on wobbly legs to begin with, and again at the end of the round. Sharma rallied back, showed great heart after getting hurt, but he came back, maintained his composure, and saw the round through. Great fight. Jason, I gotta tell you, both these guys poured their hearts out tonight.
I'm looking forward to see how the judges score this one, Arjun.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You know what? But I think Sharma did enough, because I would say, but you know, you never know. Like you always say, you never know till you actually know. The judges might look at things differently from the way we would score a fight, but I think Sharma would have this.
Even if Singh does win this fight, it doesn't really matter, because Haryana, at the end of the day on points, they're going to lose this entire event tonight. So they need to go back home and rethink some things.
Actually, if Singh wins, and then they will have to win the last one to draw this fight, they will both walk away with 1 point in the end. But it's a tall order. It's a tall order for Haryana. But wow, that was a great flurry at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, the judges have made the decision, declaring the winner by split decision from the red corner, Sukhdeep Singh!
Wow, another surprise victory there.
I think there's a bit of a confusion here.
Wait, hold on.
We might need a clarification, because the commentator called out Sukhdeep Singh, and Sharma is the one celebrating. Hang on a second, we're just going to find out what happened here. The referees are sorting this out.
Sharma looks like he's super angry right now.
Now we don't know what exactly the situation is. We're going to find out in just a minute.
A lot of confusion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made their decision, declaring the winner by split decision from the Haryana Warriors, Sukhdeep Singh!
Well, like you said, we don't know how the fights are scored. Sometimes it's perhaps the judges thought that last flurry was enough, and that takes.
Well, I completely agree with that decision. I think that Singh definitely did win that fight, but like again, I'm not the judge. Everyone's got their own opinion, and it's very hard to decide.
You know,
Sharma still looks confused. He's still looking around.
Absolutely, and understandably so, but that's the nature of the sport. But we move on to the last fight of the evening. We have Jagdeep Singh representing the Haryana Warriors taking on Jagrup Singh from the Delhi Gladiators, with a chance now to equalize or surpass the Delhi Gladiators. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Last fight of the evening is going to be a barn burner. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Good right hand got in and hurt. And down goes Madonna on a tremendous body tap.
Ready? Well, yeah. Hello everyone, I'll be at the Sirifort Stadium, New Delhi on the 7th of July for the Super Boxing League. Come and show your support for the sport of boxing, and also as a proud co-owner of Delhi Gladiators, I hope you all will come out in great numbers to cheer for Delhi team during the matches. Delhi Gladiators will not settle for anything less than a podium finish. Good luck, boys.
Hey everyone, I'm Sunny Leone and I'm super excited to be owning the Punjab Sultans team in SBL. I'm so excited because guess what? I'm Punjabi and I am all for my Punjabis. Jakte Fatte, we're gonna rock this year, and watch out everybody because the power of Punjab is coming for ya.
Happy to be associated again with Bahubali, but this time in the SBL with the Bahubali boxers in the Super Boxing League. So guys, it's the right name, it's the best name, it's the most powerful that we can get. And wishing my team Bahubali boxers all the very best in this league. And Balala Deva, will see you soon.
Very proud to be a part of SPL Season 1. The boxing league that is going to revolutionize professional boxing in India. The very best to my team, Bahubali boxers. May you emerge champions in Season 1. और याद रखना, मुंह से नहीं बोलना हमें, हाथों से बोलना है रिंग में. So guys, the very best, and the very best to the league too. God bless.
Welcome back to the Super Boxing League, ladies and gentlemen. Our last fight of the evening, Jagdeep Singh representing the Haryana Warriors taking on Jagrup Singh from the Delhi Gladiators in the heavyweight division. Let's go to Jared inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Jagrup Singh!
Representing the Delhi Gladiators in the heavyweight division is Jagrup Singh. And you know what, Jason, this gets really interesting now because Delhi is at 9, Haryana's at 6. If they get the decision, if his opponent Jagdeep can get the decision here, they will equal up, they will draw at 1 point apiece. But if Haryana can get a KO or even a TKO, they will lead immediately.
Well, that's the beauty of the point system here, Arjun. Anything can happen. You know, you save the best for last.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, Jagdeep Singh!
Representing the Haryana Warriors is Jagdeep Singh with a brilliant opportunity at his feet. He now has the chance to take his team ahead by getting either a TKO or KO and taking the lead and the win for the Haryana Warriors. This is going to be a great fight, Jason. The heavies are going to go at it. Here we go. Jagdeep Singh from the Haryana Warriors takes on Jagrup Singh from the Delhi Gladiators. Jagdeep, the older, 30 years of age, weighed in, heavier than his opponent. Huge height and reach advantage for the Haryana Warriors, Jagdeep Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He weighed in at 92 kilograms, representing the Delhi Gladiators. Give it up for Jagrup Singh! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 92 kilograms, representing the Haryana Warriors. It's Jagdeep Singh! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, a referee for the fight, Sandeep.
Head up, no low blow, no foul, all command follow. Play clear bout. Back.
Both fighters touch gloves. As you can see, man, Jagdeep Singh looks like he's a whole new weight division compared to his opponent.
You can see it's obvious he's a much bigger fighter. Height advantage, read advantage, I gotta give it to him.
And the weight as well. Height, reach and weight, that means his punches will, when he steps into his punches, they will be a lot harder. But on the flip side, his cardio might be in question, but you never know. He looks fit, he looks shaped, and he looks ready as we get ready for round number 1. Jagdeep in the green for the Haryana Warriors, taking on Jagrup in the blue and red for the Delhi Gladiators, and an interesting situation for Haryana because right now they can create a big upset.
Well, the good thing about the heavyweights is that they hit harder.
Big
so
jab.
we should see some knockout power here.
Good 1-2 there. As you can see, Jagrup looking to jump in. Dirty boxing by these fighters. Big shot over the top by Jagrup Singh. Jagdeep now looking to establish that jab.
Jagrup should use his distance and use his advantage. I don't know why he's pushing in like that.
Waiting in with big shots. And Jagdeep trying to come in. Big shots by Jagrup there in the clinch. You can see the score now, 9-6. Delhi still leads. All Delhi has to do is win here, and they will keep their lead and their position in this tournament. But this is a great opportunity for Haryana to come back. Oh, he might have tagged him with that one. Big shot by Jagrup.
Yeah, Jagdeep just keeps on jumping in like that and clinching, and that's making for a very boring fight. These fighters need to
Oh,
use
big shot!
great overhand.
Well, what a chin on Jagdeep. He took that. Oh, comes back with fire of his own. Both these boys are swinging for the fences now.
Yeah, that's twice as Jagdeep has come in with that overhand right, and Jagrup was just standing there like nothing hit him.
Good shot by Jagrup there. Jagrup certainly the aggressor from the Delhi Gladiators. Delhi wants to put a stamp on this fight. They really want to win it to get that point differential. Big shot again by Jagrup. Good body shots by Jagdeep Singh.
I mean, those shots are landing, but he's not throwing them very efficiently. You can see his feet are off the ground. It's taking away a lot of power from his shot.
Pushes him off, does Jagdeep Singh. There we go. Jagdeep just comes in with an overhand right. He ducks under and swings that bomb. He's landed that on more than one occasion.
Yeah, that's like his favorite move. He's done it 3 times in a row. I'm surprised that Jagrup hasn't got used to that and trying something else to evade and move out of there.
Both these boys throwing heavy leather here against the cage.
Those shots are taking their toll on Jagrup. He's moving much slower.
Jagdeep Singh now also slowing down, but that's that's what happens in the heavyweight division. The heavier the weight, the slower they will be. But that's the power to weight ratio there. As we end round number 1 and getting to round number 2.
Yeah, that round ended the same way it went pretty much the entire round with that big overhand right by Jagdeep coming in straight over the right.
Jagrup landed that beautiful right hand time and time again. You can see beautiful left hook by Jagrup. Got Jagdeep's attention even though he had the height and reach disadvantage. Beautiful overhand right by Jagrup. Great job. Again, once again, that was the story of round number 1. Big overhand right.
Yeah, Jagdeep has to do something different this round. He's got to stay on the outside, use his height, use his reach, not allow Jagrup to get in there like that with that overhand. Keep his chin down and keep his hands up.
Final instructions from both their corners. I think his coach Kamal Mustafa is telling Jagdeep to use his range better, establish that jab and that respect. That'll let Jagrup Singh know that he can't jump in with that leaping hook. Here we go. After that great first round, we'll see what changes both these fighters have made. If you're just joining us, Jagdeep Singh in the green trunks representing the Haryana Warriors, and Jagrup in the red and blue representing Delhi Gladiators, who lead currently by 3 points.
You can see a much better job there by Jagdeep staying on the outside, but then right away Jagrup just jumps in.
Oh wow, that was a bit of a push. Referee admonishing Jagdeep Singh. Big shots now, big leather being thrown by both these men.
Yeah, Jagrup just does the same move. Throws a jab and then jumps in with the overhand right. Pretty much all he's been doing all fight.
Oh, he might be hurt there. I think was that a slip or was that a knockdown?
That looks like a slip to me.
I think I think the entire ring is gotten a bit slippery because all the sweat. We had 5 great fights tonight. Again, that big overhand right. He's been landing that constantly.
Jagdeep needs to keep his hands up. I don't know what he's doing. That shot has hit him at least 5 times so far.
He's banking on that chin, but that doesn't do well for the scores because Jagrup is scoring big every time he lands that shot. I think Jagdeep might be a little tired here as well. He started breathing out of his mouth. That's bound to happen in the heavier weight divisions. The gas tanks are not the same as the featherweights or the lightweights.
Wow. Jumps in with a jab. Jagrup is relentless with that jumping in like that. He's fearless. He jumps straight in every time.
No, because
and he takes his head off center when he does that, which is a great technique.
Even when he throws that big overhand left, overhand right, he ducks under and then comes up over with it. But I think it's Jagdeep who hasn't established that jab, because once he does, Jagrup would think twice over jumping in like that.
Well, Jagrup is timing, he's slipping it perfectly. Every time that jab comes, he slips it, and then the overhand right comes straight over the top. So he's doing a great job of slipping and countering, but he needs to do more. He needs to follow up with that and not just close the gap and clinch, but follow with some body shots or something else.
Again, you can see Jagdeep pushing him off, trying to land a 1-2 on the break there. Good job by Jagdeep. Comes in over the top. Again, big shots. You know what? Jagdeep is lucky that he's got a chin on him because he's eaten some heavy leather so far.
Yeah, it's amazing he's still standing. He's taken at least 5 clean shots to the face.
Both fighters tumbled to the ground there.
Getting a little bit sloppy here, the heavyweights.
Both fighters throwing heavy leather. They reset. Good jab there to end round number 2 by Jagdeep Singh. But round number 2, where they were a lot more looser, they went for broke, and they're realizing the urgency of that situation. But again, you can see Jagdeep not using that range. He needs to step back and give himself room. And Jagdeep just slipping, getting out of the range and coming over. Again, both fighters slipped and fell there. Beautiful jab. You can see snap Jagdeep's head backwards. Jagdeep just fearlessly running forward. Big 1-2 landed by Jagdeep there again. Great round for the Delhi Gladiators.
You've got to give a lot of credit to Jagdeep though. His chin is phenomenal. He's taking some straight shots to the face and he just keeps coming like nothing happened.
Real bombs to the face.
And Jagdeep, you got to give him credit too because he's slipping those punches perfectly and that overhand right is being timed to perfection.
All day. Here we go, round number 3. One more round remaining in this heavyweight bout. I think this fight is going to come down to who's the more fresher fighter.
I have a feeling if Jagdeep goes the way he is and lands a couple more clean shots, Jagdeep is going down.
Jagdeep's already breathing out of his mouth, and Jagdeep looks like the fresher fighter, lighter on his feet, bouncing around. Oh, he had a big shot! That hurt him. He's tagged. That's exactly what we were talking about. Oh, he just slipped. He fell out of the ring. Both fighters are bleeding now. That might have been a headbutt. Referee checking up on Jagdeep. We need to see that in the replay here because Jagdeep is in front of us bleeding as well. The referee has called time. Now here we go. That was the big counter. Jagdeep fell backwards, wobbled, and oh yeah, that's a headbutt. Clearly that's a headbutt.
Unintentional, however. Didn't look like he did that on purpose. I think they just butt heads by mistake.
Yeah. Doctor checking up on Jagdeep and Jagdeep Singh as well, waiting for the doctor to check up on his cut.
I don't think the referee knows that both fighters are cut. I think they're only attending to one fighter because they don't know that the other one's also cut.
Oh, that's a big cut on the forehead. Wow. Let's take another look at it. That was a flurry. Landed a good shot. We heard him.
I think they're going to stop the fight, it looks like.
We're just waiting now. I think that was
okay, now they've noticed that there's a cut on Jagdeep as well. So now the doctor is going to take a look at both fighters.
Jagdeep was waiting there. We saw the cut. I think, yeah, you're right, Jason. I think they realized now, but they're attending to it.
I hope they don't stop this fight. It doesn't look to be too serious, but fighter safety is utmost importance here. So we'll see what the doctor has to say.
Again, from another angle, we take a look. Big shots. That was right the head. Yep. That's where it happened, and then Jagdeep just pushed him off. Now I think as long as the blood is not bleeding into the eye, the blood is not dripping into the eye directly, he's going to be fine. Doctor is attending to Jagdeep now.
Yeah, the Super Boxing League has done a great job. We got a medical staff on deck, doctors in house, making sure the fighters are taken care of. There's an ambulance on standby, so if anything does go wrong, we've got everything we need to take over the situation. Okay, looks like the ref has cleared them.
Yeah, the ref has now cleared them to fight. That's a good thing. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's going to check his cut again. I hope the ref fights. If the ref stops the fight, and it will turn to be a technical draw. When the fight is stopped, we do a cut, and on both fighters, it will become a technical draw.
So that means each team will be awarded 1 point. Am I correct?
Yes. Each team will get a point apiece. And if that is the case...
It doesn't look like that, Arjun. I think the ref is going to let them go, and I think the doctor is going to let them go. I think we're going to square off here any minute now.
I certainly hope so, because I would not want a fight to end.
So for the fans at home wondering what's going on here, it was an unintentional headbutt. Both fighters' head hit each other, which caused a cut. And the referee stepped in, made a good decision, called the doctor, stopped the bleeding, and now we're back to the action.
That's great news. Big shot. See, that's what I was saying. Jagdeep now using that range and the leverage. Man, oh man, does this guy have a chin on him. Took another huge shot, Jagdeep. Jagdeep is just fearless. He just wades in and looks for his openings.
But the great thing about it, when he jumps in like that, he takes his head off the center line, not allowing Jagdeep to hit him.
But in the last 2 times when he waded in, Jagdeep's caught him with that jab, that powerful straight jab.
Well, I think that headbutt had something to do with it. I mean, it could be blocking his vision. It could make him a little bit disoriented. You know, it does take a lot out of you getting hit like that in the head.
Both fighters cut because of that.
Now the cuts have opened up again, but the ref letting the action continue.
And Jagdeep was wiping his eye a minute ago. I think that blood might be bothering him. Again, nice jab. He's looking to establish that jab. Again, landed a beautiful short counter there. Jagdeep needs to be careful wading in. Both these fighters showing heavy leather. And absolute warriors only in the Super Boxing League.
Both fighters putting it all on the line here, not holding anything back. Both have got a small injury, but they're still fighting to the death. Part of a true champion here with the Super Boxing League.
Good conditioning for both fighters, but I was going to say that they had a bit of a breather when the referee stopped the fight on account of the cuts. Jagdeep doing a great job cutting in under and looking for that overhand left or right. Beautiful shot again he landed.
He's doing a much better job of using his reach now.
Oh, you heard him with that one. He landed that jab clean. You could see Jagdeep's head pitch backwards and immediately clinched with him.
Well, that seems to be his go-to tactic. Anytime he gets clinched, anytime he gets hit hard, he just closes the gap and clinches because he knows that's his only chance.
Good counter right by Jagdeep Singh. I think he's made the adjustments to his approach. He's not letting Jagdeep come in that quickly anymore. And I think the fatigue is setting in both these fighters. But man, I gotta hand it to Jagdeep.
Good round.
Great round.
Let's see what the corners can do now to stop the bleeding. I think whatever corner does a better job of starting the bleeding is going to really help their fighter out at this point.
Here we go.
That was blood going into the eye. Not a good sign.
That was the replay of the first knockout, and that was the headbutt which caught both fighters. Both fighters were instantly cut and they were bleeding. And then both fighters tagged one another here. This fight, Jagdeep came back again, landed a great counter here. A 1-2, slightly not exactly technical, but effective. Both corners attending to the cuts. Doctors in each corner looking on. But you got to give it to these guys. Both of them are warriors.
Definitely, both fighters are staying in there. Not giving up, fighting till the very last second, trying to bring victory and honor to their team. Got to give a lot of respect to these fighters. They train hard, they work hard, a lot of sacrifices just to be here.
Here we go, fourth and final round.
Literally, Arjun, blood, sweat, and tears goes into this.
You couldn't find a better moment to use that line. These guys are leaving everything on the line as we get ready for the fourth and final round of this deciding fight.
So good job by the corners. You can see that they've stopped the bleeding on both of their fighters. That's going to make a huge difference.
Oh, Jagdeep bringing the heat now. Coming in hard with those combinations, and Jagdeep immediately sensing the danger, clinches up.
Yeah, I think Jagdeep knows that the only way his team stands a chance here is a TKO or a KO to take them into the lead.
Yeah, a TKO will give you 6 points and a KO will give you 4 points. I'm so sorry, I got that backwards. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. A KO will get you 6 points and a TKO will get you 4 points. Good start to round number 4. Jagdeep's taking a little more patience, but you can see he's shaking off the fatigue. Now the fighter, oh, beautiful double jab there.
See, now he's doing a
Very
much better
nice.
job of using the outside. He should be an outside fighter with his size and reach advantage like that.
Oh, big 1-2 landed by Jagdeep. Man, he always ducks under and comes over with that overhand right.
Jagdeep's got to do a better movement of his head. He needs to move his head a bit more, move his feet, some slips, some feints.
Both fighters separate.
Or just keep his hands up. Basic.
We saw in a previous fight, Sharma did a great job of defending himself, great head movement. Both fighters now. Jagdeep moving away. And Jagdeep looking to land that big bomb.
Again, they clinch.
Less than a minute and a half remaining in round number 4.
This is going to be a hard one to call. Out of all the fights tonight, I think this one is going to be the hardest for me to decide. Nice body shot.
Very nice body shot. And look at the range on that right hand. Oh, big 1-2 landed by Jagdeep. Now these guys are flowing again.
This is a right slugfest, Arjun.
Yeah, there's nothing pretty about this. They're just swinging for the fences. And I think Jagdeep is the fresher.
Oh, no, it is pretty. Some people do like the blood and the guts and the glory. Not very technical, but I mean, a good show nonetheless. Putting on a great show.
Great show. Both these fighters are leaving it all inside the ring and definitely putting on a great show.
Now for the first time, we got Jagdeep on the back foot here.
Jagdeep pressing the action now.
I think Jagdeep knows this is the last round. He's got to go for broke.
20 seconds remaining in the fourth and final. Jagdeep now getting for a beautiful body shot.
Yep, he's pushing the pace now. He knows.
And Jagdeep is tired. I think he wants no piece of Jagdeep anymore.
Yeah, he's just going to tie up the fight now. Ref trying to break it up. The fighters want to stay clinched. And that's the final bell.
And Jagdeep.
Let's see what the judges have to say, Arjun.
Yeah, you know what? I can't pick this one. It's going to be a tough one to pick.
Yeah, it is a good fight. Both fighters did a great job. But like we said, in boxing, you got to leave it to the judges. If you don't knock them out or TKO, you leave the hands of the judges, and who knows what can happen with the judges.
Let's see the highlights here. This round number 4 was all Jagdeep. Jagdeep came over with a couple of good shots. Both fighters landed equally, and beautiful combinations by both fighters. Great fight. You can see the corners attending to their cuts as we wait for the referee's decision. We wait for the result. You know what, Jason? We were talking about it earlier. This is a tough fight to score because this is the deciding one. If Haryana can get the 3 points for the decision, they will draw and both teams walk away with a point each.
Well, that would be an amazing comeback for Haryana in a way.
Coming back from 9-3, they got that decision. It's, you know, Gaganpreet Sharma and Sukhdeep Singh was a great fight. Sukhdeep gets that decision, but
all right, there we go. Delhi's walked away with the victory today.
And Delhi does it, yeah. So that brings the total, no confusion. It's 12-6, and they have a huge 6-point lead. Great victory, great fight. Both these guys laid it on the line. It was an awesome showing, and that's the final score. Delhi Gladiators, Haryana Warriors got 4 wins, 12-6. What a great night of fights.
Yep, and for the fans at home, that just shows you how important the point system is and how that separates the Super Boxing League from every other boxing league.
What a great night of fights we've had so far. And you know what? Tomorrow we have a great night as well. The Punjab Sultans take on the UP Terminators live tomorrow, 7 p.m. only on Sony ESPN. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.